So, like I always do, sorry about that, had a frog in my throat. I have to wait until I go live before I can change the settings of the lighting, etc. So if you bear with me, I can do that now. So hold on, we'll get this show on the road. Hello. I just got to change the settings a minute, my lovelies. Give me 2 seconds. Hiya. Hi, everyone. Is it nice and bright on your screens? Is it in HD? Hi, everyone. Hiya. Hi. So if you bear with me 2 seconds, I'm just adjusting the lighting, etc. So that you've got a nice bright screen. Okay. So I'll give it 2-3 minutes. Hi, everyone. Say hello to everyone. If you're watching this on the playback, then you can skip this bit. Hiya. Yeah, go and get your coffee. Hi. How is everyone today? Hope you're all well. So today I am thinking of using, I've never used this book, and I know Claire uses these colourist special effects and loves Helen Elliston. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to have a go. Hiya. Hi, everyone. This is the first one. Sorry, I haven't got the dust jacket on. It is the first pop manga colouring book. You know, you've seen in there when I did this in there, and I did that double pager. Oh my lord, where is it? You remember I did this one, I showed you guys in it. So hold on, because that's going to wash out. Hi, Mum. So just bear with me. Oh, it's getting the balance right, because when you change the screen, it goes all funny. So yeah, I have never used this. I've never used this book. And I thought, you know what? Hi everyone. I want to try a page, and I want to do it on the channel with you all. And I'll show you what page I'm thinking of. And it's got ice cream on it. And there's an amazing tutorial in there, step by step, on an ice cream. And I thought, oh, I've got to try it. I think it's in this one. Hold on. I'm sure it's in here. I could be wrong. I'm sure it's in this one. I've got to find it now. I think it's towards the back. There we go. So I wanted to do the ice cream machine with you guys. So I thought this would be a good one to sort of start with and do the ice cream tutorial like with you on screen, and all this ice cream in here. And then there's also the glass tutorial in the special effects book. So I thought, you know what? That will be a nice one to try on the channel together and see how it comes out. The rest will be my style completely, because I have got a really, really bad habit of doing my own thing. So me following a tutorial is going to be fun because I don't do them. I've got a really bad habit of trailing off. So hi everyone, you get yourselves in for the show. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. I'm going to move my lighting, guys, because it's going to, otherwise, just bear with me. Otherwise, you're going to have a bit of a, you're going to have a dark screen one side. So if you bear with me, I have to fiddle again because I've moved the lighting. And this is what happens. So there you go. Hi, Zoe. I followed along with your Mythomorphy horse using my Prismacolors, but don't feel it's as good. Do you have any tips that you would recommend to a colourless pencil? What, so like a blender? And have faith in your work. And if you want to ask a question or anything, everyone, just pop them in caps so I don't miss it. Otherwise, I might miss it. So I'm going to zoom you in a little. Right, you all okay? I'm just making sure everything's all right before I look. If it's a colourless blender, I'd say the Derwent one's pretty good. The Prismacolor one can be quite scratchy, but it's pretty good. I pretty much use my buff titanium a lot to blend in stuff, but that's not colourless. It's got a slight colour in it. but I do recommend that. But I just want to show you some few things, do a couple of flip throughs, and then we're going to dive straight in. So if everyone's got, you've got your teas, coffees, juice, whatever you got. I've got a giant size tea, Minnie Mouse mug. Buff titanium. It's a pencil. It's by Caran d'Ache. It's a luminant. Have you heard of that one? That one's pretty good. Hi, Desiree. Hi, everyone. You got a bowl of cereal. I love cereal. You hit your head, freeze the top, bless you. You sound like me, Loretta. I do that. I'm always doing that. Oh, guys, let me quickly fill you in this morning. So I have had my car, my little car sitting out there, not working for 2 years. So I haven't actually driven in 2 years. Zoe, are you in the UK or the US? Because if you're in the UK, you can get singles on quite a few shops. So my car went to the scrapyard this morning. So let me quickly show you. I was so sad. So I don't know if you can see. It got lifted and it went, and that was it. It was just hanging. There it goes. It went, guys. There it went. I was like, oh, I'm so sad. Don't worry about my filming skills. I'm so sad. So my independence is gone. No, seriously, I need to get myself back on the road. But yeah, it's gone, guys. I can't see you later. Oh. So yeah, that's what happened to me this morning. My car's gone, even though it didn't work. I know. See, I've got no car now. I have to like save up and buy a car. So that's my next thing to do. So I got these in the post. I wanted to show you. I ordered these from Amazon France. Now they are in French. Hi everyone coming in. They are in French, but this one's by the Hachette Heroes. You know, like the Girl Power, and you know those good books that we really like. And yeah, Loretta, I had as well. So I got this. Now it is a 2019 diary. However, you can use this as a colouring book and tear the pages out if you don't want to. So this is really hard, you know, as you can see, it's quite thick. It's a thick hardback, quite small, really nice, love it. So let me get you on screen, right? Comes with this brown insert paper, and then you go straight into the diary. Now you've got a note section, and you've got, I don't know, you're going to be washed out a little bit. Hold on, everyone, hold on. Let's turn that lighting down, because white paper then turns it into, there you go. White paper turns the screen like a washout. So you've got a note section and you've got your personal information section. But as I said, they're going to be in like a slight different language. If you speak French, speak French. I personally don't. So, and then you've got the calendar for 2019, 20, you know, all that good stuff. Hold on. So then you go into that, you've got the little Incredibles man, and you know, it's just so cute. I just like little Dumbo, and I just love it. So what I was thinking about doing, you've got some double page spreads like this one that you got Winnie the Pooh, but like these ones, I'm not going to use this as a calendar. Well, it is like a calendar. I'm not going to use this as a diary. Can you hear Tilly? Yeah, she wasn't well, guys. She was really poorly, believe it or not, and she frightened me for a few nights, but she's okay. She's okay now. So she's chatting away to you all, which is nice. So yeah, what I was thinking about is tearing these out when they're done, because I'm not bothered about this bit on the back. So I'm going to class them as single-sided for me, because I'm not having the purpose of using them as a diary. If I want it as a diary, I can always buy a second one. So you've got the images in here. Hiya, Katrina. Oh, what, Lilo? Hi, everyone that I've missed. Hi, Charlotte. Sorry, I didn't see you, sweetheart. Kayla, Natalie, Robin. Hi, everyone. So this comes with different various pictures from the, you know, every sort of Disney themed movie you can imagine or program. I might have to prop you up a little bit, actually. Hold on. Let's do that. That's better. Hiya, Susan. Hi, everyone. So it is as I said, it is a 2019 diary. Oh, bless her, Sky. It is a 2019 diary. However, if you're like me and you're not bothered about being a diary, you can colour the images and take them out and put them in a binder, which is what I plan on doing. So you've got things like Frozen, Lady and the Tramp. It does go into the binding, so those ones you wouldn't be able to rip out. But the other ones are single-sided. Like you got 1 to 7 there with the dwarfs, the 7 dwarfs, and a little Snow White, the Dalmatians. You know, it's pretty cool. I mean, I personally love anything Disney, so for me, this is just perfect. Hi, Selena. How are you, sweetheart? Hiya, Pickle. I know you're going to love this, aren't you? Hi, anyone that I missed. Tess, Shirley, everyone. Huge, big welcome. So then you've got like Snow White, the Jungle Book, and you've got all the little opponents down the sides. And I think this is from the Aristocats, the goose. Thumper. So you've got loads of different things, you know, anything. If you're a Disney fanatic like I am, then, you know, it's all good. It's all good. So then you've got Jasmine and a poo. That always makes me laugh. You've got Little Mermaid, The Incredibles. So yeah, you can go through. There's pretty much something on every page to colour. Sammy, have you heard of Disney? Yeah, I have. I've got a few of them. I've got another one to show you, and I've got some Milan pencils, which were Happy Now by Selena, that I want to show you in the colours as well. They're a really good budget, a budget pencil that is, you know, budget friendly on the pocket. Wanted to try those out, so yeah. Oh, Ray, you go to Disney World. How lovely. It's still one of my dreams to go there. The proper one in Florida I want to go to, although I do want to go to the one in Paris. I might get there one day, you never know. So Cinderella, I think that's from Tinkerbell, isn't it? Yeah. So you've got loads of different things. Hold on, guys, I just have to, because it's new, I have to break binding down a bit. So back to the Jungle Book. So there's all different images, you know. I love them. I love them. Oh, Kate, I'd be with you, sweetheart. That Tinkerbell reminds me of you for some reason. Which one? I've gone past it now. I wish I looked that good. But thank you. Moana's my favourite at the moment. Yeah, I really would like to, Ray. So then you've got DuckTales, Adventures, back to Jungle Books. You know, just loads and loads of different things in here to go through. Tangled, The Lion King, Timothy Mouse, Pocahontas. So yeah, if you're interested in this, you get it. I just love this. I'm going to do this one first. This is just something that I'm a huge Moana fan. Hi, Imani. Hi, Faye. Hiya, everyone. Thanks for joining me. So we've got loads and loads of things in here. You got Tiana, you know, everything. That's from DuckTales, isn't it? Yeah. Chip and Dale, and you know, just it repeats itself. And then you've got more Tinkerbell. Personally, and I just love something so simple like that one. So you can rip them out if you don't want to. I know, wouldn't that be amazing, Kate? I really would love to go. Oh, I just love it. Look at that one for autumn. This is for October. I mean, that's just perfect, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Ray. And thanks for joining. You guys make it what it is. Hi, Kenneth. You guys make it what it is. Hiya. Oh, gosh, I don't want to butcher your name. What's your name? The DSDTJE. I don't know how to say that. I'm so sorry if that's your name. I've butchered it because I've just spelled it out. Halloween one. That is amazing. Look, you've got Maleficent as, oh, what's her name? Daisy. Love it. Jafar with Goofy. Oh, my God. Is that meant to be Scar as Pluto as a Scar? That is amazing. I love that. Oh, thank you, Shirley. I wish. That's my most recent picture. Thank you so much. Hiya, CB. Hi, everyone. Did I miss anyone? Anyone that I've missed, a huge welcome. So yeah, you know, just really, really nice. That's from Atlantis, isn't it? Yeah. And then you've got, oh my Lord, what's this one? Is this Zootropolis? Someone help me out here. I've never watched that one. Beauty and the Beast, you know, just I'll be quicker. Moana, Inside Out. Is it bad that I know all of these? Oh, Shirley. Susan, this is the new Hachette Heroes 2019 diary, Zootopia. So is Zootropolis the one, is it like the place that they live? Am I right in that? Or have I completely missed the boat on this one? So yeah, then you got all the Christmas with Frozen, and then you got the notes section at the back. You got loads of notes. I mean, I'm a huge Moana fan. So you've got little Pua and is it Pua? Poa? I don't know how to say his name. And Hey Hey, the chicken. I know, right, Kate? Well, wait till you see the next one as well. So this was roughly in English pounds, British pounds, Great British pounds. This was, oh my God, just look at him. Just look at him. This was, I think, £10, which is not much. I love it so much. So organisation with Disney, but I'm not going to use it as a planner. I don't think. I'm just going to use it for the colouring and take them out. So that's the first thing I have to show you. Faye, I've watched seasons 1 and 2 and I've still got the others. I'm sorry about the glare, guys. I put my hand there. So then I got in with that because it was super cheap. I paid like, sorry about the glare. I paid, I think, under €4 for this, which is nothing. It's super cheap. So this is a Moana one. It's slightly different because it's got bits coloured in it. So it's a big book. I'm going to have to zoom out for this one. Hold on. It's huge. So I'm going to have to zoom out so you can see it full size. This one, so if I grab the normal A4 size, which is the colourist special effects, you've got an extra, hold on. I think it would help if I took the paper out of it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. So you've got a good extra section all the way round. Look, that is all extra. And then down at the bottom, it goes all the way. Tess, no, see, if I didn't wear mascara and foundation, you'd know something's wrong with me. Honestly, I put it on every day. And if I don't, yeah. I got these both on Amazon France. So you do have to pay shipping. I had to pay shipping, but I don't think it was a lot. So these are both from Amazon France. So we go straight into the story, Moana. Now you have got some little bit. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like all over the place on this. Hiya, Bliss. So this has a few that are coloured. However, the rest of it is not. And I actually love that additional little bit. Why was they? Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys, 1 second. There we go. So I don't know any other book that I would say that I like that's got coloured bits in it, but I love this. It's not got lots, but it's got a few. Oh, see, I'm going to use them for the first time today, Shirley, with you guys on the channel. Now, I love Moana. I'm a massive fan. So it's all right. I've done it, Robin. I loved this. And this is right up my street. Everything Moana is up my street, honestly. So this has some images that have a coloured background or parts of it that are coloured. This is from Amazon France. Both of these are from Amazon France. Now, I personally love this. Hold on, I have to just prop you up. So sorry, Fliss, that was an accident by Robin, if you're here. So you've got some bits that have got, that's like a navy blue, and then these are in like blue and red. And then you've got some sections that have coloured bits in them. And then, you know, the rest is for you to do your own thing. But I like that additional. Now, this was super cheap. This particular book was super cheap. It was like €3.75. So that's like the equivalent of about £3. Nothing. It was nothing. I love it. I love it so much. And I love that they've got Tamatoa in there as well. You know I'm obsessed with her. So, yeah, know how it goes. So, yeah, these are amazing. I absolutely love this book. And for the money that it cost, I would buy all of them. There's so many others, guys. There's ones for princesses. There's ones for Frozen, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. There is so many. Not that I'm not enabling. I'm just letting you know what is out there. So there are so many of these. But this is just personally my little taste of when I'm having like a day where I just want something cute. I always head to Disney. So this is always for me. And I just love Moana. So I had to kind of have it. And that is the end of that. Now, quickly before I move on to the colouring, I've got these pencils. These were gifted by the lovely Selena. Now, I'd had these in my basket for a while, just hadn't checked out with them. This is, there you go. Look, thanks to Selena, bless you. These are a budget pencil, and I think they are oil-based because they're pretty hard. They are a hard lead. Now, they come with a 3.5mm barrel. So if I take one out, they are quite a thin barrel, and they've got a hexagon shape to them. They are a budget brand, and actually they are really, 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 really nice. They are harder, but I like a harder pencil. So if you're okay with things like polys, erogatons, they're more towards an erogaton pencil than anything else. So Selena, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Bless you. You go and treat yourself now, sweetheart. So I'll show you the colours that I swatched from this tin because I did it before I came on stream, so you get an idea. So I did these. There are 36 pencils. Don't worry about this one. It's here. So we've got all these colours here, and they are... Hi, everyone that's joined. So sorry if I've missed anyone. Kayla, search for Hachette Heroes. So thank you so much, Selena. They're wonderful. But as you can see, they've got a bit of a shine because they're an oil-based. So the harder you press with these, the more they will shine because they are oil. Yeah, Zoe, that might be a little bit in the future, sweets, but I'll write it down. I mean, I tend to go with what calls me at the time, so I get a little bit of inspiration, but I'll have a look. I haven't actually done anything in Magical Dawn yet, so yeah, no, can happen. So these are some of the colours. Now, they haven't got any residue over. They're not waxy. They are very much an oil-based pencil. And then it goes into, don't worry about these. These are Poscas. It goes into these ones here as well. So as you can see, they're pretty good. They are pretty good for a budget brand pencil. So I'm zooming you in and I'll turn the brightness up a little bit so you can see. There you go. So I would recommend that if you like a harder pencil and you are looking for a budget brand, they are pretty good. However, I have not tried to layer them yet. So I can't tell you, like, I don't review things. I don't review things. The reason I don't review things is even if I love something so much, you might not. Hiya, Suzanne. Hiya, Melissa. Hi, everyone. Hiya. So I really, I don't like to say, oh, this is amazing, buy it. What I like to say is, okay, these are the colours. This is what I thought of them. If you like an oil-based pencil, then, you know, then they might be for you. You have to go by what you like to use, because if you don't like oily pencils, these wouldn't be for you. If you don't like a hard leaded pencil, these wouldn't be for you. More so the Prismas and Black Widows might be, because they're a bit more softer. So I am so impressed with the colours that they produce for a budget brand pencil. Hi, Emily. Hiya. Yeah, Mummy's here, Lou. So these are the colours that you will get in them. That's what they look like laid down. That is what they're like in the tin, so you can have a good little look. They have got a nice hexagon shape to them, and they've got the colour on the bottom, all of a wooden sort of coat. It's like a plastic coated. They're shiny, and then you've got your nice tip at the end. How, Sandy, these are the Milan pencils. They're a budget brand, amazing quality pencil. You get 30, 36. They're 3.5 millimeters. Oh gosh, I've got like a hiccup caught in my throat there. You're not finding them on Amazon US. They're on Amazon UK. Have a look on Amazon UK, see what they look like, and then have a look on yours. So they are pretty good, pretty good. Hiya, Branson. Well, it's Norma, but I see Limo and Branson, and it's, yeah. Hiya, Helly. So we're going to move on. That is what I had to show you today. I also sat and swatched out, God help me, I sat and swatched out the whole binds today while I was on the phone. And I just want to show you, because not everyone has swatched them out. Now, seeing something on the screen and seeing the colours put down are two different things altogether. These are the whole binds, and these are what they look like when they are laid down. They've got 150 colours, and they are just incredible. So I'm just giving you a quick little look at what colours you can get with them. So they are beautiful, and I know they're a higher range, top of the range pencil, but it's good to, oh look, these are colour combinations, guys. I write everything down in here. You know, this is my book of goodies. This is my book of recipes. So I've got my Poscas, I've got the Milans, I've got, oh, they're just YouTube notes. I've got a little YouTube symbol. I've got the what's coming up. I've written out some of them that I still got to swatch. These are one of my little book of recipes. So anything that you ask me, if I've written it down from here, I tell you. So I literally swatch everything in here, guys. And I still got to do the Neos, and then we've got Supras. But we've got everything in here. And these are a good little thing to do, because you can have everything together. See, I haven't done them all. But yeah, we have a little go in here. No, not many people have, Suzanne. Not many people have. So we are going to dive in. How do you feel about that? Oh, I don't know how I feel yet. The reason why, so I'm going to try and attempt to do the ice cream. Here. So we've got the ice cream tutorial. This is from Colourist Special Effects 2, and this is by Helen Elliston. Now, if you want to grab this book, this is all on Amazon. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Really, Sky? What tea does? Coffee. Oh, yeah. See, I'm with you with tea. I'm with you. So I'm just going to have, hiya. See, you would have helped me out there, Morgan. Is it Morgan? Because I had a French book. Take care, Selena. Take care. Have a good day. Natalie, I hope so. I am warning you now. I do not do tutorials very well in following. I trail off and do my own thing, so I've got to try and stick to it step by step. So I'm just going to grab the book. Oh, a neon set. So I'm going to grab the book, and we're going to attempt, or I'm going to attempt on the screen to follow these steps. I don't know how far I'm going to get with it. I'm terrible. I trail off too much. I'm like, my hands want to be doing my own thing. So the rest of it will be my own style, but I am going to follow the special effects for the ice cream. So I'm going to have to turn the lighting up a bit brighter. There you go. Oh, nice, Shirley. Well, maybe I'll be able to do it then, eh? There's hope. There's hope. There's hope for me. Oh, and by the way, guys, I don't know if you saw, but Fabiana brought a new image out, and it's an Alice one, and it's pretty cool. Love it. Oh my goodness, I've got 95 people. Hiya, everyone. So we are going to try, and I am going to really try to follow the rules. I don't know how that's going to go. Hi, Linda. How are you? Oh, thank you, Sandy. Well, we're going to have a go at it, aren't we? We can only try. I am terrible for doing my own thing, so you know. So putting my lovely sheet behind that Miss Lou sent me. I don't think so, Desiree. I don't think so. I just grabbed that. So yeah. I don't think she's doing it because of publishing. I think it's going to cost her too much. So she's doing it in PDFs now. So we're going to have a go with this special effects. Oh, my Lord. Oh, let me get the ice cream up on the book. So let's give this a go. Right, so I'm going to tell you what it says. Strawberry ice cream and glossy chocolate sauce. Well, I don't think I'm going to do the glossy chocolate sauce, but I'm going to do the ice cream. So I need Deco Pink, and it says shade evenly and burnish in with a white pencil to smooth. Okay. So we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this. God, I've not stopped talking. Oh, I'm chucking things on the floor now. So I need my colours. So we have got, hi Sherry. Oh, that's okay. Hope you're having a good day with the grandbaby. So what did I say? Deco Pink. I said Deco Pink. So we need Deco Pink. I've brought out my very last set. I know, right? Hi, Andrea. I know, Lou. It's gonna be. I don't know how to. How do you blend black into blue with cheap supplies without turning ugly green by the black? Ashley, I don't know until I try. How do I blend black into blue? I would just blend it in on the edges and then fade it out, personally. So I need a white as well. So we've got Deco. I'm going to do it stage by stage. So we'll do one stage at a time. Good morning. Well, it's good afternoon by me, but hope you're well. So need a white as well. I'm going to follow it step by step. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So is Fabiana's new available? Yes, it's on her Etsy store. Andrea, yes, I do. I do it on Tuesdays and Saturdays, 4 p.m. London time in Great Britain, and the occasional Thursdays. This is my occasional Thursday. So that is Tuesdays and Saturdays at 4 p.m. Yeah, go to her Etsy store if you wanted anything by Fabiana. That's okay. Right, so Deco Pink. We've got to try and make it look like this. So we're going by the first step. So that's pretty even. Okay, we're going to go for it. I'm going to try by this one first. So straight in, we're going to do Deco Pink, which is PC1014, and shade evenly over the entire area. Don't forget, we've got to do it up here after. So we're going to do this area first. So it's literally going over the entire thing then. So we're going to go over. I'm going to make sure that you've got some colour in your screen. Hi, Sharon. How are you? So we're going to hold on. We should have a bit of colour. If I've missed anything, 1 second. Light down, dark colour under light one, that shading with some budget-friendly pencils. Yeah, see, I don't really use, that sounds really awful, but I don't, now I've got all the ones that I really like, I don't use budget brands as much, but the Black Widows I do. So I shade black in last and I usually blend it out. So you're going over the entire area very lightly with an even blend, it says. Hi, Tilly. Right, Tilly, that is not acceptable. No one needs to hear that. Can you hear her? Screaming her head off, like the world needs to know her problems. Hiya! So we're going over the entire area, and I'm following exactly what the steps say. I'm going to follow this step by step with you, and we're going to do it up here as well. Hi, Sting. Hi, Marina. I know, can you hear her? Bless her. She's like, shout it out. I'll just shout it out. Oh, Andrea, bless your heart. Thank you so much. So now we're going to go over with the white. Thank you so much. That means a lot. So I'm going to tell you what I'm going to get with the super chats, guys. I'm going to get a new tripod and some more lighting. So your super chats go straight back into the channel, and I'll show it when I buy it because I haven't actually got them yet. So as soon as I get them, I'll show you exactly what is going on and what we're doing with it, and it goes all back into the channel when I finally get it. Because YouTube, I don't know what's going on. Okay, so that is all we need to do. Right, okay, pink, PC929. Tilly! Oh my God, lady. Tilly! So PC929, which is pink. Now it says shade over the base pink, leaving gaps of wiggly lines that flow down and across the scoop. So we've got to do this. So we're going to second step here. So we've got to leave some wiggly lines. That's going to be fun. I know, can you hear her? She's being a diva. My God. Tilly! Shush, missus. So we've got to leave wiggly lines. So I'm going to have to shade. I'm going to have to do this. Hold on. So with my deco pink, I'm just going to leave some... I'm going to leave some wiggly lines so I can see it. So I'm doing this with the pink I've just gone down with so I can see it. Because otherwise I'm not going to see this. And then I'm going to leave more of that area. Tilly, who's talking, no one's answering, so she's filling in that. Do you know, you're so right, Mary. You're so right. Tilly needs a latte. She sounds like she's had about 50 this morning. I don't know about that. That would send her flying around the room. She is, Lou. She's making up for worrying me like mad the other night. Oh. She'll be skyrocketing off those walls if she had a latte. Okay, so we're going to leave some wiggly lines there. I'm going to go over them now. So we'll see what we can do. Now, this is not going to be like Helen Elliston's, but hopefully we'll get somewhere with this. So I'm going to do like here. And then the base of this bit has got more. So I'm just plotting out. So if you haven't got this book and you want to give this a go, they are really handy to have for colourists. So we're just following what step by step we've got. Sammy, when will you resume the... Oh, Sing, I've got to catch up. Because Tilly wasn't well, I'll just quickly fill you in where I've been. Tilly wasn't well, believe it or not. She was really poorly, sick, runny, poops and Anyway, so I didn't do much. If you've got anything, because I might miss it. Just Lou just said, put it in caps because I might miss it. Oh my God, she's really going for it today. So now I'm going to shade some of that in and going to leave some squiggly lines. Right, so we're going to try it. Yeah, she wasn't well. So I wasn't around on Tuesday because I went down to Mum and Dad's because she was really poorly on Sunday and Monday. And she was really worrying me. She couldn't stop being sick. It was constant. And now she's making up for lost time. So I think what I'll do is erase some squiggly lines because this is hard to do otherwise. So, yeah, she wasn't well. Yeah, no, she's good now. I know, Lou. I know. Good grief. Like, she, honestly, I'm not even saying it, you know, for sympathy. She was really not well. And with budgies, if anyone's had any birds, they don't show that they're ill unless they're really ill. So she had me worried. I was worried sick. I was up all night. So, you know, she's good now. She's good. You can hear her. I need to prop you up, I think. I'm going to put you on there. So all I'm doing is following her steps so that you, there you go. I'm following the steps, so we're leaving lines. This takes time. I know they're master of hiding any illness. They really are. So when they're sick, they're usually sick. But she had 2 days where she was really touch and go with it all. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. And then she's bounced back. And I gave her some medicine because I've always got an emergency first aid kit in the house. I'll show you a little first aid kit one day. If I forget today, I'll show you another time. And I had it specially made for her. So, you know, it was worrying. It was really worrying. And I was like, oh my God, you know, she's not stopped being sick. And what am I going to do? I'm going to have to take her to the vet. And then I gave her some of this stuff that I bought called Guardian Angel for birds. And it puts all the electrolytes back in their body. And, you know, all that stuff that we're supposed to have in our body. We'll put that back, a bit like a diarrhea for birds. And she bounced back. Andrew, this is the pop manga, the first one. Thank you. And this is this Colourist Special Effects 2 that I'm using. So we're using the pop manga by Camilla D'errico to colour in. And we're using the Colourist Special Effects by Helen Elliston that we're following. And we're going to see if we can do these ice creams. Now, I'm following the steps to see if we can do it. Welcome back, Kate. Yeah, they're terrible, aren't they? You know, they worry us like mad, these fur babies of ours. When they get ill, it's just, I don't know about anyone else. I'd rather be ill. I'd rather be ill and have the pain, and I have the pain anyway, but I'd rather be the ill one and they be well. And it's hard to sort of, I hate seeing them like it because they can't talk. So we are just following the steps. Now, it might take a while because I am not used to following steps of any kind. And I'm leaving the squiggly lines that it tells me to leave because it's telling me to, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. The book tells me so. So I am literally following what this book says. So it's got to be all sort of bumpy and not neat, and apparently it's got to have lots of squiggly lines, so that's what we're going to do. So if it comes out wrong, I'm going to blame the book. I'm not going to blame myself. So that is more or less what they're telling me. The next one says process red, PC994 or magenta. You could do either one. Can you show the pages in the Colourist Special Effects quickly when you get a minute? Yeah, I can do that at the end. Are you following the shading suggestions from the book, or are you I'm eyeballing it really? How's the paper? The paper's great. Can anyone recommend a good reference book on light and shading? Colourist Special Effects is great. Yeah, that's right, Suzanne. Michelle. The dog is very old and I give her some of my... Yeah, same here, Michelle. There are babies. Okay, so we're going to step 3. Now, step 3 says blend upwards. So I've done 1, I've done 2, I'm on this one now. So forget this splodge. We're not going with a splodge, we're going just with the pink. Now it says blend upwards, process red, PC994 or magenta, place above the pale ridges. So on each pale ridge that I've left, so all these little ridges that I've left in there. Fade upwards towards the previous pink. So we've got the lighter ones blending into it. Less on the left side of the ice cream. So I'm going to leave this a bit lighter. Yeah, there's some great shading. There's loads of stuff you can actually look. Even like, you know, tutorials and stuff. Shading over joint areas in the previous pinks can help to blend. So we're going to blend these together. You can always come back to your white or your deco pink. You can always do that. So we need to grab process red now, which I need to find. So if you bear with me, this is my last spare set that I bought. So this is my spares that I've now got. Okay, so we've got process red that we need. and we're going to come back. Hiya, how are you? Thing I would say number 2 is a great book. Number 2 of the Colourist Special Effects is, I've just not used it till this point, just because I'm really terrible with following things. But they are really good for a beginner. They really are. And to help you understand light and dark and stuff, they're really, really good. So, oh, there we go. So is it all right on your screens? I'm working from taking the tips out of the Colourist Special Effects 2. This is the creator of the book, Helen Elliston. And then I am using here the Camilla D'errico. I haven't got the cover on it. Camilla D'errico Pop Manga Colouring Book. And it's Camilla D'errico. Yeah, that's a great one, Linda. I have got that one as well. So, oh, 1 minute. I've gotten this washed out now. Hold on. I've got to mess around. When I keep messing around with the screen, it goes. Hold on, guys. I've got to mess around with the lighting now. Hold on. Let me put my hand there. Sorry for a second. So bear with me, because where I did that, it's messed it all up. 2 minutes. Okay. How many colouring books has Camilla? 2. I like both of them, but the first one I like a lot because it's got a variety. Is that all right on your ends, guys? Because it messed the lighting up a bit. Okay, I'm going to have to just roll with that and rock that. Is it a little too bright still? Is it all right now? It's because it messed it up. Should we turn it down a tad? Is that better? There we go. Okay, so process red. We'll go with the next one. We have to keep rolling with the stages, guys. Otherwise, we're going to run out of time. Yeah? Right, okay. So we're going to blend upwards. We're going to blend upwards with our process red. So it's saying for us to come here with the, I'm going to have to bring that over because otherwise you're not going to see it. So it's telling us to come here and blend upwards with our pink and go into those ridges. So we're going to try this because if we don't, we're never going to learn. This is the thing, I'm not going to mess around too much with the page because otherwise it's going to end up that we're going to wash it out. What about the white balance? Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. I don't know what happened there. There we go. All right, okay. So we're going to go upwards and blend into these ridges. It says, so we go with the darkest parts at the bottom. Don't forget you can fiddle around. We're just getting the pencil on the page at the moment. So leave the squiggly lines and go upwards from the ridges. So just blend up. It's starting to sort of come. I have got that on one of my streams. That's okay. Yeah, I think so as well. I have got it on one of my streams. I'll have to locate it for you. So like all these ridges here, we're sort of going to go above. But I'm sure that I'll cover the metals again. But I have got one of them where I did metals. So we're going to go from the bottoms here. I'm sorry, my hand's in the screen. And blend upwards. So your ridges and blend up. And we've got to fiddle around. I'm going to have to take this down, guys. because otherwise I can't get it on there for you. So you're gonna go up here and just bring all those, like, you've got these little edges that you've done. So it doesn't matter which way you do the edges, but you're going to leave that as light as possible. So I'm guessing that on this section here, you're going to bring some of that darkness down. Same as this bit. So just start plotting out where you want these to go. Hiya, Kev! Bless him. My signature, hiya. So how is everyone? What you are working on? Share with me what you've been up to. Right, so we are following this step by step. I'm only following what is in front of me. Might not be the best one, might not be the best version, but we'll get there. So we are blending upwards with our process red. This is what the Helen Elliston Special Effects 2 is telling me to do. So I am going to do it. And I'm going to bring that in and blend it into your lighter pinks. So your ridges will all become really visible now that you're adding that darker process red pinky colour in, and it starts to sort of just blend it out, so you can see it's starting to like look like a nice little ice cream. Oh, nice. Making a Rupert Bear journal. You finished daydream picture. You're doing Jade Summer. Nice. You're doing the Lady Mechanica, Kate. How are you getting on with your gold medal? It's all sounding very yummy what you're up to. I'm saying yummy because any colouring to me is yummy. Doesn't matter what. So we'll blend that up and into your lighter pinks. So you're doing lots of little squiggly lines. You can squiggle it out if you want to, like more squiggly, just like, yeah, just squiggle it out. It's starting to look a bit more like it now. Okay, so red pencil adds a vibrancy, and then you're going to get a dioxide purple. That's okay, that's the main thing. Okay, so we need now red, just red, a red. So I'm going to go for Scarlet Lake, and we need the dioxide purple for after. So that's the dioxide purple hue. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to do this. So it says about the red added a vibrancy on the shadowed areas that you want. So you're going to go where you want the vibrant areas to be. So for me, it's going to be to the right side of her. Don't worry, we're going to, you know, blend this out and do all of that good stuff in a minute. So this isn't actually that hard, and these are good little tips and tricks because I wouldn't have done this myself. I wouldn't have known where to start. So it's a good thing to have. So the vibrancy adds another dimension to it with the red. It's got a new dimension. So we're going to blend that in with the purple after, but that just goes onto your sections where you want the darkest to go and your most vibrant areas to go. So you're not going to do that on all of it. And then I'm going to go back to my pink, which is PC99. Now, the book doesn't say that, but that's what I want to do. So, I mean, you can add your own spin on it. You don't have to follow it step by step, but I'm going to, for the most part, I'm just going to blend it in a bit with the pink. Not much, just very lightly. And don't forget your ridges. Keep your ridges in. So who has used these special effects books, and have you found them useful? And this is for people that watch this back as well. So don't forget to keep your ridges. And I think they're actually come out really good. Oh, you got the jewellery box by Hannah Carlson. Oh, nice, Ray. See, I like that. Quite a few people are not that keen on that one, but, you know, different tastes. I quite like it. Okay, back to process red in a minute. I'm just going to go over that a tad. I'm just going to make sure that those squiggle lines are in. And just going to add in a little bit. Now, your shadowed areas will be with your dioxide purple, which is going to come next. So, are we quite liking the result, I think? You have, and have you liked the results? Hiya, Bunny. Have you liked the results, Linda? So now there's dioxide purple hue, which is PC132. You have, yeah. See, I'm really bad with following things. Oh, there you go, Amberly. They're there for a reason, aren't they? Okay, so we're going to go around the edging a little bit with this dioxide purple. Now, this is just the bit that adds a bit of shadow. Now, blend that in very lightly according to this. So you go to the edges. You go around your edges where you want your darkest parts. And just blend that in into those reds, like not much, just a little bit. Oh, bless him. Oh, Kev, you're a celebrity. That's the sort of thing Andrew would say. That's why yesterday when he came in from work and I was on Kate's stream and I was just dishing dinner up and stuff, as you do, you know. And he said, oh, I said hello as well. And it was when he heard Kate say it back, he was like, oh, she said my name. Take care, Desiree. So, yeah, I'm quite liking this. I've got my pink back, my deco pink. I'm just going to blend in that purple a little bit. And that area there is going to be my lightest part. And don't forget, you can always get your eraser and do some squiggly lines out with that if you aren't happy and you want a few more lines in there. See, I'm thinking, let me show you. So it's coming out sort of like that. Now you can get your deco pink or your pink and blend that out a little bit more at the corners. You can put your take on it, but follow it for the most part. And then that little bit there, that's okay, I'll talk to you soon, Desiree. You could add it in with a Posca as well, but I'm going to get one of these, you know, these Faber-Castell Perfection, and you can add a little bit, so you know, one of these little Perfections, so you can add a little bit more in if you took out too many, you can add a few more back in, and entirely up to you. You can make them squiggly, you can make them straight. I'm going to squiggle them out a little bit. So yeah, I'm quite liking that actually. So it's not, that's the whole point in it. It's not going to be neat. Now you can add a bit more like rounded bits in there with your red and your processed red. So we can add a few more like round, as if it's coming up like a scoop where you look at it. And then you get your processed red back over that. So it's entirely up to you how you want to do your lines. I'm just going to like fiddle a little minute. So it just says to make sure that your lines are squiggly. So you've got a little bit of white in there. I'm going to do a bit more ridges. And seriously, I would not have thought of doing this had I not had the book in front of me. A Perfection. It is an eraser. So Faber-Castell do these, they're called Faber-Castell Perfections 7056, and they're an eraser. And they're brilliant. Hi, Angela. Yeah, they're really good, Linda. Honestly, I love them. I love having them in there. So I'm just getting my process red in a minute. So I'm just sort of rounding off a little bit and squiggling that out. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can sort of just fiddle with it. So don't forget, I'm not doing the chocolate sauce on top of that, because on this one, you've got a chocolate sauce bit. We're not doing that. We're doing the stages of adding that one, adding the next bit, taking, blending upwards, the red pencil, and then the purple. That's what we're doing. So we don't want too much purple. It just adds a little bit of a dimension to the side of it so that we've got something going on. So that is pretty much how it's going to come out. If I can add, if I really want to, some, if I want to go around the edge, this is my Posca. Hold on. So if you add a little bit around, this can add a bit of a dimension to it. So yeah, just have a little fiddle, guys, and you can add like a roundy bit, squiggly lines through it. I would add a little bit of Posca in just for some detailing, but so if you can see, it kind of just makes it all flumpy. Now, for some reason, it's not showing you as clear on the screen, unless I suppose if I took it a little bit brighter and a little bit more. It kind of just is going to go along those lines, but it's really not showing you on screen how it should be. So it's kind of got the lines in there as well, and then you can kind of fiddle with it, do it how you want it. I'm just grabbing my pink, but this is from the special effects, so you know, you could get that book and you would have a look. Now underneath that cherry, you can darken that up a bit. Just, you know, just fiddle. Now it has got a bit on a cone, but I'm thinking that we're going to go straight up into this fluffy bit here. So again, back to your deco pink. I might have to put you at a bit of a slant here. Hold on. I don't want to have you too much slanted, but I might put you in a little bit of a slant. Where am I from? I'm from London, England. I am from London. So I'm going to bring my tripod down a little bit, guys. All right. Is that better? There we go. So again, deco pink straight over. This is PC 1014. We're going to try it on a bigger scale, and then we're going to try colouring glass as well today. Is it clear for you guys on screen? Can you see it now? Is it coming up all right on your screen? You would eat it right now. Just want to make sure that you're all nice and clear on screens and all that good stuff on screen, because I don't want you having like a bit of a nightmare. I do use pastels. Yeah, just making sure. Pastels are good. They're quick and easy. You can use pencils if you want to go the long route. Is the ice cream coming up all right? So we're going to go now for this ice cream up here in the machine. And we're going to, I'm not very good at following things. I like to do my own thing, but we're going to put a spin on it now. So all over the entire area, we're going to go in with the deco pink. We've got to have this going here, haven't we? We can put some sprinkles on if we really want to, but I'm quite happy. You know, with Poscas, we can put some sprinkles on. We do that little cherry as well. And the cherry might be in more of a purpley tone. So I haven't sharpened these yet, because these are, you know, when you get them from the store, this is like the factory sharpening. I haven't actually sharpened these yet, because this is my last set, my spare set, my last set. They were the ones that I fell back on. So I've finally moved over to them, guys. And I got these on Black Friday, last Black Friday, as my spare set. And they were so cheap. Hiya. Zoe, I'd say for a starter set, the Faber-Castell pastels are amazing. You get 72, they're studio brand. I think they're incredible. Going to go over with my white. I've missed a little bit there, look. I'm going to go with the darker pink with that. and just go over. Now it just says burnish it in with a white, so that's just to make it a bit more creamy. So that's what I'm doing. It says burnish in white to smooth it out. So I'm following it how the tutorial's telling me to. So if you're going to do this, this is like a, I don't know, it's just really fun to do. I just really fancied doing this. I really fancied doing the ice cream, and I want to do the glass, and I want to do the pan pastel background. Hold on. Oil soft, they're chalk pastels, and I blend them in with cotton buds, Q-tips, or cotton wool, and you can scrape it onto a plate and then dab. You can go straight with your cotton wool onto it. They're so easy. Okay, so pink, it says again, shade over the base pink, leaving gaps of wiggly lines. So we're going to have to find those gaps, what we want to do. So do all your gaps and your wiggly lines that you want to leave white. So wiggle it out. So I don't know if you can see, but I'm just putting like on the paper, just wiggle it out. But you'll see it as I'm colouring. So leave little wiggly lines across where you want your sort of ridges to be. And then as you're going into shade, you're going to leave those bits white. So wiggle lines. Sorry guys, I'm just going to concentrate because this is a larger area. So wiggly lines we're going to leave. These are Prismas. Yeah, this one is PC929. So doing the same as I did on the ice cream, I'm telling you exactly the steps that I'm doing and what I'm following. So this is all Prismacolors, and I've used Prismacolors anyway because the tutorial is Prismacolors, and also they seem to be the most popular brand with colorists. So I'm going to use Prismas for this. Okay, and we're going to attempt fur and the cat. Oh, that could be fun, couldn't it? So we're leaving those ridges, guys. Is anyone going to try the ice cream and have a go at it? So line it out, ridge it out. You don't have to be neat about this because you can smooth it out after. So just lines and just ridges, and you're going to leave it all textured. Natalie, I'm referring to the colorist special effects. Put it all in caps if I scroll up. What am I looking at? Is it me? Am I looking for something? If there's anything I've missed, guys, it's because I don't see everything because my head's down in the book. So I might miss certain things, but that's just because I haven't seen it. So keep those ridges and those squiggles and come in with your pink. And this bit is like bitty to start with before you start shading. So you're just going to make it all like textured and so I'm just concentrating for a second. We're going to leave those textures in. And don't forget, this is I've put it in the title, the Helen Elliston Special Effects 2, because I thought they're there, let's use them. Oh, you're learning. Nice. Yeah, I think it's a nice thing to try. Like, we've got all these help tutorials and guides, and, you know, we might as well give them a go. I mean, they're sitting there, aren't they? And I am terrible, and this is a test for me, really, at following a guide. I'm awful at it. I'm usually just trail off and do my own thing. I'm going to leave a little, this is just me, I'm going to leave a little bit of a ridge there. I think I'm going to have to prop you up a bit. Hi, Kenny. How are you? Sorry if I missed you. So Kenny, I'm just using, for today, the Colourist Special Effects 2 by Helen Elliston, and we're just testing out the ice cream. So we're following, I'm currently at stage 2. We are following these steps here and these two, but I'm not doing the down here, I'm not doing the chocolate sauce. So I'm kind of just reading it out. You're not really late. I've been on an hour, but I haven't done a huge amount yet. We're just testing today. We're going to do this all on stream. Not today, obviously. I'm never going to get all this done today, but we're going to use the special effects today, and we're going to use the ice cream and the glass. So let's move you that way. So if I've missed anything, I do apologise. And I have a really bad habit of trailing off onto my own stuff when I follow things like tutorials. So I've already done that on the last bit, but that's okay because it's more or less the same. So this bit's just like textured and bumpy. So this bit's not perfect at all. We're making it all bumpy and textured because you've got to put the ridges in, and then we can add all the rest of the shading in and whatnot. So hope you're all doing well today, and what you've been up to is giving you like pleasure and all your projects and stuff. So I haven't really got much to fill you guys in on, really. Yeah, I'm gonna try it, Sandy. I'm gonna try it. I usually have my own way of colouring glass, which I've never had a problem with it, but I'm going to try the other way. So, oh my lord, I've got 110 people in with me. Hi guys. Yeah, I see, Andrea, I'm really terrible at doing that. Now I'm going to start adding in the other colour, and this is where we're going to get our texture. So now I'm getting the process red, and remember it says PC 994 or magenta, you can use one or the other. Place above the pale ridges and fade upwards towards the previous pink, blending into the pink, less on the left side of the ice cream. But we're not going to worry about that because that is there. So we're going to do it more towards the bottom, coming up and blending that out. So you're going to do it from the ridges and blend those ridges up. We might leave it a little bit here. So you go above the ridge and blend upwards. Just make it all textured. Take care, Shirley. Have a great day. Yeah, will do. So we're just going upwards and blending that out, being mindful of those ridges that we've created, and blend up. So I hope you, you know, anyone that's watching this will try to do any one of these little things because they're handy to try out. Even if it's something you're like, nope, you know, it's not for me. I'm not good at following this. Then you found that out. I mean, I find that out quite often with tutorials and stuff, but they're there for a reason. And I thought, I've got to give this a go. I've got to give this a go. So we're going to do it, and we're going to figure this out as we go along on stream. So squiggly lines, and we're creating a texture. Have I missed anyone? Hi, Miss Susie. How are you doing? Yeah, and don't forget, guys, this weekend is the colour-a-thon. So I'm going to clear it up because quite a few people are mistaking it. It's not just for the channels. The channels are there to make it fun for everyone and join in themselves. And they're just there we're all here to make it fun for everyone. It's for viewers. It's for people in the colouring community to just have a weekend dedicated to doing something you love. And then, you know, we're just making it that little bit more fun. So I have got a timetable. If you head over to my Facebook page, which is Colour and Chat with Sammy Adult Colouring, all with U's because spelt the UK way, you will see the timetable. You can screenshot, save, or save the photo onto your phones or your computers. Hi, Kim. So it is for everyone. Don't think it's just the channels and, you know, it's just for it's not. The channels are there to make it fun, and it's a colour-a-thon for everybody, so that you can just dedicate as much time as you want in that 48 hours to do something that you love. And it's going to be all weekend. So if you convert it over to your time zone, you will get the time zone for you. I've done it in the UK time zone. Yeah, I'm the same, Andrea. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you know, if you're not around and you can't do it, then that's fine. It's just there for everybody that wants to join in, you know. There's no pressure. It's like it's impossible for us all to jump on streams, isn't it? You know, otherwise we'd not move for the whole weekend. So it's not everyone, and some might overlap, and that's okay too. So I do hope that people are okay with that, because you still got your times and people still go on, and there might be some overlapping, and that's absolutely fine. Oh, you'll have a lovely time, Linda. Oh no. Oh, bless you. You're having a breakout. So yeah, I hope everyone's going to have a good time on that weekend. And, you know, I'm just going to put it out there now. I won't be able to join everyone's streams because some of them will be when I'm fast asleep, and that's all right. But I'm going to rewatch them back over the week, and everyone's going to have a good time on them. So all's good, because my time zone's a bit different to you all. So I'm not going to have them all that I'm there for. I haven't tried the gelatos. I don't know how you even pronounce that. Oh, Linda, you'll have a good time though. Just think that way. Gelatos, that's how you say it. Come on, Sam, get your words out. Yeah, I've not tried those. I don't actually feel to try those. So I'm just following this still around the whole bowl. Yeah, I think they're too creamy for me. They look like they're just really, they look like chapstick. They look like chapstick, and I don't know, I just don't think I would do very well with them. But that's just me. I've got no interest in trying them, actually. Oh, bless you, Linda. There you go. There's a silver lining. Oh, Kenneth, look, you know, we'll miss you, but it's not always possible, is it? It's not always possible. So just going in there and blending upwards from those squiggly lines. And trying to keep that really with the, right, and I'll keep that bit pretty light. I want that pretty light. I think I'm going to continue with this because we're going to do the cats and stuff, which scares the life out of me. Okay, so before I go in with my lighter pink, I'm going to bring my red, and it's, again, I'm going to read the step out. So the red pencil adds the vibrancy. It covers less area so that the previous colour is still very visible. Add a few dots and into this or previous colour for extra texture. So you're not going to go around the whole bit, and you're just going to add it into slight bits. So it's saying here, and you can add a few dots if you want to for some extra texture. So I'm just going with the flow. Oh, Melissa, I want to see them now. A colour-a-thon is just, you know, like readathons. You're dedicating your weekend to just doing what you love. That's all it is. So you join in and you just dedicate it all to having that special. It's like it just gives you that extra time to sit down and enjoy it. So rather than letting life take over. So yeah, we'll wait for my fur, Melissa. We haven't started with that yet. We got God help me. I'm going to give it a go. If I can do hair, surely I can do fur. Come on. Stop being so... I've got to stop being so... I'm a wuss. I'm so scared of doing fur. So I'm not adding a huge amount because I want this as my lightest area. So this just adds a little more, just a little bit more vibrancy according to this tutorial. So I'm just going with the flow on this. I'm not adding a buckets amounts and huge amounts of it. Well, it's nearly. It doesn't. Melissa looks like scribbles. Did you do lots of little hairs? Oh, bless you. Well, wait and see what I do with this. So, you know, it could go all pear-shaped. Oh, gosh. Well, we got to learn, haven't we? Okay, so we're now again with the dioxide purple hue. And this goes into just some shaded areas and blended out. So this only goes into where there's going to be shadows and your darkest parts. That's it, nothing else. I'll show you. It says here, this is the section that we're focusing on. So dioxide purple hue, so it's like dark purple. Add shadow to define some of the ridges. Blend so it isn't too harsh. Apply lightly and go darker if needed. Take care, Susie. So we're literally just going to follow some of those ridges and blend it out. So you just go lightly, as it says. Not too dark with this, and blend it out. So very light pressure when you're doing this one, guys, by the looks of it. I'm just going with what this is telling me. So if it more or less is going to say, just if you want to sort of highlight some of those ridges, then do that. And then just blend it out. This is good to try. So it's coming out textured. Is it coming out all right on your screens? Oh, you know, I need to go and get a cold drink in a minute if that's okay. And hi to everyone that's joining or lurking, because I've got 120 odd people now. And big hi. I know some people don't like to talk, but thank you for joining and watching and listening. So we are just adding some of that in and adding a bit of texture into those ridges. Yeah, it's a little bit of texture. Thank you. Oh, I wish, Angela. I wish. Everyone's got their own style, haven't they? Oh, thanks, Sandy. Well, you know, I'm just following what the tutorial says. So we've got to thank Helen Elliston for this. Bless her. So if you haven't got this book, I'm not getting paid to promote her or anything. That's okay, Gillian. Thank you so much for joining. I know you joined, bless you. Thank you. And thank you to Helen Elliston, because she's put these books out there and she's working on a third, and they are there to help us if we are unsure on how to do things. So, you know, all credit where it's due. These are amazing. So I'm going to go back to my deco pink. Now this bit's not in there, but this is the bit that I'm putting in just a little bit. So just want to put some baby pink color into that. I'm just blending out those ridges, not the little mini lines, just blending out those darker, you know, the purple ones that we just put in. I just want to blend that in a bit. So I'm quite happy actually with the result. And don't forget, you can get your squiggly lines back in. I'm just blending it out a little bit so we can add a bit of texture. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to have texture to it. So, you know, we'll get there. Quite happy with how that's coming out. I know it's making me hungry. Thank you so much, Caroline. Kenny, I think it's making us all hungry for ice cream, isn't it? I'm thinking that same thing myself. So this is my Faber-Castell Perfection Eraser. I'm just going to, just ever so slightly, just put a few additional little squiggly lines back in. This just erases some little lines that I, you know, want to add back in a little bit. So yeah, we do that. Now it does say, I'll just show you without the light glaring on it. It does say to add a few dots for a bit of texture. So that is what I'm going to do. Not much, just a little bit on those darker parts only. I don't know what this will do, but I'm doing it anyway. It's like a dotting tool. See, I'm going to have to look at those, Norma. She can do anything she can. She can. She's amazing. But we all have our own little styles. I need to try her. I am terrible. Well, I'm not going to sound terrible. I don't know if I am or not because I just tend to avoid it. Getting my white, and I'm just gonna on that edge, on the brightest. I'm gonna add a little bit in there. There we go. So I'm really liking it. Oh, thank you. We'll see. We might revise that comment after, Linda, when we see what we do with fur. We might have to revise that. So I'm thinking, like I did on here, I'm going to add a bit of pasta. You can. Go for it. Go for it. It's like the scratch and sniff. You want to like just take it and like eat it. Oh, dearie me. Okay, so we're going to put some Poscas in, and not much. This is my bit that I like to add, and just add a little squiggle here and there. So we're just going to put some, sorry, excuse me. So I'm going to add a little bit of, I don't know, this is a Sammy bit now. This is nothing to do with the tutorial. I'm just adding a Sammy bit. So I'm just going to add a little bit of in there as well. Just a little highlight, I suppose. There we go. All right, so I'm happy with that at the moment. I don't want to fiddle with that at the moment. So the next thing that I wanted to do with you all was glass. Ha ha ha, this could all go wrong. Okay, so we have got glass bottle. Now, I'm just doing these from the books and seeing what we can do from the books. Now, the glass bottle, my God, I'm never going to get it looking like that. Right, we're going to have a go. We're going to have a go. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so the first step. Oh, God, I'm going to be here forever on this one. Okay, so it says, I'll talk you through it. We'll go through it. So it says here, 20% cool grey PC 1060. Next, colour over the grey area in white pencil. So it's going to look like this. So initially you're going from here to here. Then you've got to put 50% cool grey, which is PC 1063, and blend into the lighter grey, then colour over in white and reapply grey if needed. So we're going to have like a mishmash. Oh, I don't know if this is going to be very good for me. We're going to give this a go. We're supposed to have something like this on step 3. Now, I'm thinking going along the lines of this on the grey bottle. Yeah. I don't know about this one, guys. Do you mind if I just go and grab myself a drink? So I'm going to just put this in the screen for a second. This is what Andrew bought me when we 14 years ago when we first started going out. It's a special girlfriend on it. So I'm literally just putting that on there so you know that I'm not on the screen. I'll be back in 2 seconds just grabbing a cold drink. Oh, I'm not sure about that, Loretta. I'm going to give it a go, though. Right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I am back. Right, Hachette, stay there. Aww. Oh, okay, I'm sitting back down. Let's try this. Let's bring you over. Let's prop you up so you're up on the screen. Right, so we get the pencils out and give this a go. I'm back. Hi, Pickles, how am I? Oh my goodness, I'm turning you down with a pencil case. There you go. Welcome back, Pickle. I do love that name. I got to admit, that makes me smile saying it. Pickle. Pickle. It's like Branston Pickle. I love pickles. I do love pickles. Pickles are delicious. I love, you call them pickles, we call them gherkins. I do love a gherkin. Okay, can someone point me out? Yep, Kim, on my Facebook page, go to Colour and Chat with Sammy, Adult Colouring, and it's over there. There's a timetable. Go over to my Facebook, it's all on there. Timetable's up. And guys, the colouring channels, if any of you are here, are you okay with sticking with those times on the November one, do you think? Because we could just keep to that. Right, so we need Cool Grey 1060, which is 20%. Then we need 50% Cool Grey. We need white. I'm just telling you what we need. Take care, Sandy. Have a good day. Then we need 70% warm grey. Because we've got the cool greys, now we need the warm grey. So we need 70% warm grey. Then we need black. I'm just telling you what we're going to be using. Yeah, great. Because it just makes it easier, doesn't it? Yeah, the hashtag is colour like nobody's watching, all one word. And then erase the areas shown in red and then go with white pencil. So we've got a white and add white ink highlights. Okay, so it's just greys that we're using. This is going to be fun. Okay, so it says, oh, I'm so scared. You're 57 but feel 70 yourself, bless you. I'm 31 and my back feels like 90. I'm not even kidding you. Thanks, Claire. I was following that tutorial from that. I'm going to do the glass bottle one now on this bit, which is going to be fun. Right, so we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. So 20% cool grey, PC 1060, colour over the grey in white pencil. So we're going to go for it. So apparently we go over all of this very lightly. Now, don't forget these stars and stuff, to make it transparent, I am going to go in very lightly after. So we're just going to go over the entire area to start with, very, very lightly with the cool grey 20%, all Prismacolors. So we might as well go for it. Is it still in HD on all your screens? Yeah, Kenny, over on my Facebook page. Do you want me to put, if you bear with me, 2 seconds, bear with me and I'll write it in the comments. So if you go over to my Facebook, it's Colour and Chat with Sammy, Adult Colouring. That's the name of my channel, my page. I don't have a group or anything. I've just put the name of it. If you head over to my Facebook page with that name. All right, see you tomorrow, Mum. If anyone wonders why I keep saying Mum, my mum joins the streams. So Susan Wilkes is my mum. She's in the adult colouring community too. She hasn't got a channel or anything. She joins in all the groups. So that is genuinely my mum. That's okay. Hi, Tammy. How are you, my lovely? Yeah, So that's genuinely my mum that I talk to in the stream. She joins. Mum is here, but she's gone now. Bless her heart. So yeah, we're going to do this one. Okay, so it's a very light layer. And this is going to be metals, so we'll do the metals as well. Okay, now it says go over the entire grey in white to dull it down. So this is over in white now. Because it's going to be transparent, the stars and stuff will have a slight colour to them after. But I'm going to do from this what it's telling me to do. Okay, so straight in. I might as well just dive in, hadn't I, and then fix it if it's wrong after. I'm not gonna worry. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. So it's a light area to start with. That's okay, Kim. Hiya, Christina. Hi, anyone that I've missed. Oh, yummy, Tammy. Enjoy it. I love hearing about people getting stuff. Okay, so now it says 50% cool grey. Sorry. PC 1063, blend into the lighter grey, then colour over in white and reapply the grey if needed. So you're going to leave a shine, I'm guessing. So in the outer area, I'm going to blend outwards. Are you all with me? All right. Am I making myself sense? Because sometimes I come out with stuff and I'm like, Sam, you need to reword that. So I'm putting down the 50% cool grey, which is PC 1063, and I'm going to blend it into this lighter grey. That's my first bit. So I'll do it as I go along. So I'm going to go around these edges of where the darkest parts are first and blend it out. So I highly recommend these books. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Christina. You've made me smile. Thank you very much. Well, I'm glad I brightened you up. I do like to blabber away, and I don't know sometimes if, you know, I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine, but, yeah, no. They are chatty live streams, and people watch these back, and they're probably thinking, she talks for England, and you're right, I do. But we're doing it together. So I'm going to have to just move this aside a second. I'm going to have to come sideways because I need a bit more arm movement this side. Hiya, Artistic Breeze. Hiya. Ah, thanks. Okay, so we're going around the edges. I'm going to leave a line because I just think when you do that, you're making it look like it's a bit of a bubble with a glare. Like you got like a little glare of light on the side. So I'm going to kind of go around and I'm going to blend that in. And the same with this, I'm going to go darker here and blend in to that part. So we're just applying our greys at the moment, but we're going to have a bit of a sheen and shine on this, I think. Ah, hi to everyone that's new to me. Hi all to new subscribers and new people joining the live streams. I appreciate it so very much. So just going to do that on the other side for a moment before we reapply and add depth in. So again, into these sections here a bit darker. We're still with our 50% cool grey, which is PC 1063. And blend out. So when you're blending out, when I say blend out, I'm going like a medium pressure into a light into non-existent. So it's blending outwards into your other one. Go and eat something, Tess. Bless you. Hiya from Brooklyn, New York. Wow. You must have a really nice, thick, strong accent. Brooklyn's really, really strong New Yorkers, aren't they? Hi. Thank you so much. I love having everyone here. This is so much fun. Hiya. So, and also little, because I've see it a lot. People ask what fibs are, F-I-B-S. It's friends in the box. Oh, thanks, Biggle. So again, I'm just going to go around that part. I'm going to leave a line there and I'm going to bring that in. And this will be transparent, so we're going to colour those in the same as the background. But for now, we're just going with the tutorial as it's telling me. So I'm following this step by step. So, okay. Now, the middle, if you want to erase a little bit so you've got a bit more of a sheen, go in with your eraser. So this is my perfection, and take out a little bit of the grey. Not much. You want to keep that grey as much as possible. So you're just going to have like a little bit. I'll take the shavings off in a second, like the eraser shavings, and just get like a paintbrush and do that. So I'm just taking a paintbrush to take that off. Okay. It's just one of my, you know. Now you can blend out those edges, it says, with white. Oh, I've got a bit of a, hold on, that's, why has that done that? Let me get my, sorry guys, that eraser was a bit orange. Oh, because I didn't wipe it off from my pink. Ooh, Sam. Okay, so just going to blend out those edges with white. So, and then it says 70% warm grey and use the previous grey to help blend and soften the edges. So 70% warm grey and 50% cool grey, according to this. So again, I'm going to go around the edges with my PC 1056. Just going to go around, take out those little bits of dark and start blending. Now you can blend this in with the previous grey, it says. Hold on, I haven't looked. Kenny, yeah, what all the greys I'm using at the moment? I'm using Prismas. And I'm using all the greys that it's telling me, and white and black. Or do you want me to shout them out again, which ones we picked out? So we've got Prismacolors. So it's all 50% cool grey, which is PC 1063. 70% warm grey, which is PC 1056. PC 1060, which is the 20% cool grey, and black and white. Okay, so we are doing the next step, which is 70% warm grey, which is PC 1056. Use the previous grey, which is the 50% cool grey, to soften the edges. So we're getting our PC 1056 and going darker. And we're going to blend in with our 1063. So I'll show you the step. So we are following this step here. So it says here, look, number 3, 70% warm grey. Use the previous grey to help blend and soften out the edge. So you've kind of got to go by eye here and use this previous step to blend in. It will make a difference. It's building it up, isn't it? So we're going to sort of build up on that. And again, you're going to use the edging first and blend outwards very lightly, just very lightly. So don't go too harsh to start with because you can't take away. However, if you blend lighter, you can always add. So if you go in soft, softly does it. Softly does it every time. So I'm just going to blend that in. And don't worry about pencil edging because you're going to blend out with this one. Pickle, yes, I am, which is unusual for me. I am finding it easy to follow. I highly recommend it, actually. I'm actually having a good time not thinking myself. But I will add my own touches. I can't help it. So, but I am following it step by step, and then I'll add. Okay, so I'm going to go around edging here. And again, I'm going to sort of go around this bit, and sort of follow it round. And I'm going to use another pencil to blend in. Ah, thanks, Loretta. Well, I hope it comes in handy. And as I said, guys, there is so much more to this book. And this is only two of the things from it. There is so much to it, so I highly recommend it. So it's the Helen Elliston Special Effects 2. She has 1 and 2, and number 3 is in the making. And there is no doubt that I will be buying it. So if you haven't got a copy, go and grab it. Honestly, it is worth every penny. I can't recommend these to look. I mean, I looked at them for so long and didn't actually buy them. And then I bought them, and I don't regret it. So I do recommend these. And as I said, I'm not, it's not paid promotion or anything. It's just I tell you what I recommend or what I don't recommend. I don't do reviews because reviews for me, I don't know. I'm just not very good at them. The Colour Claire does amazing reviews. I just tell you what I like and dislike, or what I find good, or pros and cons, But we all like different things, and bear that in mind, These are easy to follow, though. They are. Then it says to go back to your previous grey and blend out that. So that would be our cool grey 50%. I've missed out what's on chat. Yeah, is this the shop that was selling Momo? I missed. Am I right? I've got just the sort of back end back tail of it. The PDF one. Yeah, she does know. She does know, Linda. And I only know that because I saw her post about it herself. So we're just blending that out with the 50% cool grey, and then we can blend out further. So it just gets rid of harsh pencil lines, and then we can blend that further outwards. So you're going to have pencil lines to start with because you're going in contrast from dark to light, and you're building on it. So you're going to have some contrast of it and pencil lines that will show through. So don't go by first impressions because you're going to blend that all out. So kind of just going to leave it like that. We're going to go back to our 20% cool grey and blend that out further. So just take rid of those pencil lines out and just go back in. And then, sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat. I hope I've not missed anything out. I'm just concentrating for a second so I can talk you through it. Right, so kind of getting the gist of, it's going to be a bit transparent in the middle. That's okay, Kimberly. Thanks for joining me. And then black pencil, it says go into and blend out. So blend in black here. Okay, so I'm blending in black. Now this is like, I'll show you the pencil test. This is my pressure of black. This is dark, so there's a huge difference in pressure. I'm sort of going like this and I'm blending outwards to nothing. That is what I'm doing. So just going into some areas and then outwards with that black. So again, sort of round. I'm going to follow, like we've got these little bits here of ice cream. So I'm going to sort of make a point of leaving a gap between the ice cream and the first bit of black there and blend out what we're doing, so that, you know, we haven't got those nasty pencil lines. Of course, they're not nasty, but you know what I mean. You want a bit more seamless, don't you? So don't forget, in the background, these are going to have a little bit more of a colour, because it then seems more transparent. So I'm just going to go, this is the black, and you're just doing it into the areas that you want more of a highlight. So I'm leaving a gap between the edging. See, I've got the edge and I'm making a little gap. So that is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave a bit of an... Ah, thank you, Michelle. Hiya, Connie. How are you, my lovely? I haven't got a name for people. I need to have one. I need to have one, don't I? Really? You guys can name yourselves. What do you want to be called? Knits. Oh, no, I don't like that one. Sammy's lovely. Okay, so we're just going down with this black and keeping a line. You want it a little bit harsher around there. So I'm following this bit, guys. So this bit is just black. Blend, 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 blend. That's all it says. Blend, blend. And then you're going to put down and erase some of the lines. So the ones that she's done in red, you erase them. So we'll do that after. And then you smear white across the... You smear white across parts that you want white and add in the highlights. Now, the highlights will make all the difference. Oh, lovely. Okay, Kenny. So we've got, it's sort of like a muggy. I don't like to talk about temperature too much, you know, because I don't want to bore you all, but it's been muggy the last few days. So yeah, it's kind of getting there. So we're just following these steps of these tutorials because I think it's good. I think it's a good thing that I'm following something for a change. It's actually quite therapeutic, to be fair, that I haven't got to think about colours and I'm just following it as I go along. Okay, so just going into those dark areas and blending out very, very lightly. I can see why people like to follow tutorials, actually. I'm very bad at it because I trail off too much to do my own thing. But I can see why people look at a book and follow the colours or follow a tutorial on YouTube, because it is very therapeutic to not think. Just not think. I know. Thank you so much. Thanks, Robin. Yeah, it's meant to go back up here again as well, Loretta. I don't know how true that is, but it's supposed to. So that's that bit. I'm going to grab my white because it says blend in. So I'm going to blend in with my white a little, just on the edges, not into the black, just the edges only. So not right into the darkest black, but just blend out those edges. So this is my white pencil, all Prismas. We're not using anything else, as I said to you. If there's anyone that wants to, you know, oh, I'd really like to follow, honestly, grab one of these books. They are amazing. So we're just trying them out on stream today. So as you can see, we're kind of getting there. We've got a bit of a transparency going on. Yeah, it is. It's got cooler here, Kenny. Where are you, Kenny? Oh, hiya, Kelly. How are you? And as well, I'm so behind everyone. I'm replying to people because I had Tilly sick for the first part of the week. Bye, Charlotte. Have fun shopping. I know, I've got 136 people. My God, I think this is my highest amount in an afternoon. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. Thank you to everyone that's new as well. And I hope that you're enjoying your time over here. I don't, when I first started out, guys, I had like 10 people on a stream. So it's so heartwarming to know you're all here. I'm back on my black a minute. So just going over. I have the best fun here with you all. I was in your recommendation. Thanks, Loretta. Yeah, it's oh, it's nice that YouTube are recommending me. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of building up. Now it says to pick out some areas. So I'm showing you as I go along. So we're doing this. You know me, I usually do my own thing, but I am going to try and follow this as much as I can. So now it says to erase what she's put in red so that we've got some really sharp white bits. So is someone going, take care, Ashley? Oh, Natalie, bless you. Go to bed if you're tired, honestly. Oh, thanks, Gillian. Take care, whoever's going. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Mr. Lashes. So we're going to go over our eraser and we're going to do some sharp, crisp white lines, apparently. So we're going to go here. We're doing some crisp. Can you see them? They're very small. So it says to do these around the edge. And you're not erasing it all, you're just erasing some. So we've got some, I don't know if you can see that, but we've got some white in there. Oh, yay! Thank you to everyone. We've got some new subs. That's amazing. And then just do some, there we go. So we've got some just white bits in there. Now I can blend them out with my white a bit so they're not so harsh. Just the edges of them, only the edges, so that they're not as harsh, because otherwise they're going to be a bit harsh, a little bit harsh. So I'm just following the tutorial. We're going to add all our white phosphor and stuff. So that is that. And then just with my black, I'm going to go around that white edge so that it crisps it. Same here, just a little bit of black. There we go. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. And then we've got to add all our highlights. So add the inky highlights. Now, I usually add sort of like lines. So like you've got glares. And now you're going to go around the edging. So you can do this how you want. I'll show you after if it's not on screen properly. So you can do this how you please. Just, I'm not paying attention for 2 seconds to chat and then I'll look up because I just got to add where these highlights are going actually. So can you see we're going to add like just highlights in. Thank you, Natalie. Oh, I know, Kenneth. That it sounds like a little man, doesn't it? That it sounds like, I don't know what it sounds like, but especially it's like a, you know, when you, it sounds funny. It just sounds funny. Okay, so we're just putting some, hold on, let's get some Posca going. Okay, I'm going to add in just some highlights like that. There we go. So you can do this any which way you want, but I'm just going with what. There we go. So that's kind of how I'm going to go with that. I'm going to add, because just me, this is my extra. I like a little bit of blue in there as well. So I need a light blue. Yeah, bless. I'm going to add a bit of, I think I'm going to go for this one. This is, I'm going to go for a little bit of light blue just because I like it. This is me adding my little take into it. This is light cerulean blue, which is 904. This is just how I like to add a bit of blue into the mix. Again, you know, this is me adding my bit onto Helen Elliston. I just like a bluey tint in it. And I'm going to go over a couple of those white lines. Because if you look at glass, it's sometimes like nice, it has a little blue tint. So this is just my take on it. I'm just adding a little bit of blue, but you don't have to do this part. This isn't the Helen Elliston bit. This is Sammy's bit. This is what I mean. I find it very hard to stick to something, to the rules entirely. But if you want to do hers, you wouldn't do this bit. This is just me. It just adds a little bit of a dimension on it. Yeah, you can add that. You can add that. We could add that above, can't we? So that's a good idea, Loretta. Thank you. Loretta just suggested adding a bit of a pink tinge. So I could do that with a deco pink, actually. So we could do like just a little bit of a pinky glow above if it'll go. Not on many bits, just up into these like sections here. So your lighter section. So it's only going to have a little tint of it, just literally above. This was Loretta's suggestion. That was a good suggestion. Thank you so much. I didn't think of that because it's then like a glass effect and we can add our own little effects to it. So we've got a little reflection of the ice cream. That is an amazing idea. So you can't do that on all of it because we've got the darkest areas there. But we can do it on just above ever so slightly. Oh, it's a good book. It is a good book. We can do the metals while we're on here as well. So there we go. We can add, it's got a little bit of the pink tint now. Lovely. Oh no. No, it's not over. we're still around. We're still around. Okay, so if you bear with me, I'm going to pick out the colours for the metal, and we're going to. I think this is going to be the. I think we'll do this like gold. I think we'll do these bits gold, but I'm going to do all these coming off of here a dark silver. So I think we'll do that now. Yeah, it makes a difference to add your own little bits on, doesn't it? But again, that isn't part of the tutorial. That's just adding our own spin. Because I told you I've got a really bad habit of that. Really bad habit. Okay, so now we need to get my little book of recipes, which is here. Now I'll talk you through the colours. I've got my combinations written down. So the silver would be silver Prismacolor metallic. So we've got silver. We need silver. This is all Prismas. We need 70% cool grey. So we need cool grey. Where's that one? Sorry guys, bear with me. We need 70% cool grey. I'm going to turn you this way a little bit. There we go. You want me to hold that? Oh, hold on. Is it clear? Don't know if it's clear. Oh, there you go. Take care, Kenneth. You got it. Okay. Just, Linda, you can even, if it's not clear, message me. Okay, so we need 70% cool grey, black, and then we need buff titanium, which is not, as you know, it is not my Prisma. It is my favoured. Or we could do it with white. Should we do it with white? Because then everyone's got white. I do like my buff though. I love my buff. Okay, so we're going to just do these metals up here. So over the entire area, I'm going to do this gold, and these are going to be a mixture. So this is silver. This is Prismacolor silver. It might blend in a bit, but that's okay. We'll get it going. This is silver only at the moment, so we're putting that down. We're going to mix our metals like we did here. I'll show you. So we're going to do a mixture. Like on here, we mixed the coppery colour, we mixed the silvers, and same on our headgear here. We used a mixture of different ones. So we're going to do that. Hiya! So we're just going to put down. I have to put you in. You have to be like hoisted up a bit. Hold on, let's change that because it messes around with the lighting. Take care. Have a good day. Have a good day. Limo. So yeah, we're going to do the silvers. It's really hard to sort of get the lighting right with this. It's going to have a glare at the moment. So you're going to put the silver down first over the entire area and blend it out. So the edging is a hard pressure going into non-existent. So your hard pressure here, and you're fading it down and out. So hard, medium, light. Hard, medium pressure, light pressure. Then you're going to come in with your 70% cool grey, and just into that you're going to go medium only into non-existent. So sort of about a quarter of the way in, medium pressure into non-existent. Now I'm going to get the black. Take care, Robin. You're going to get your black now, and you're going to come into your darkest area only with your black. You're going to blend that back in after with some silver, but you want to get that going. So you're going dark. See, it's like a dark silver. Same into this section here. You're going to go into a darker area and mix that in. Grab back your silver and blend out quarter of the way in into that cool grey. And that it comes out like a dark antique silver. So it does get that. If you want to add a little bit more of the black, just go around the edging only. Add a bit in. Play it by how you want to do this. And then we're going to grab, but can you see how that's a darker colour? Hi, Ian. Hiya. So I'm just doing like a, can you see it's a lot darker than the globe? The globe is more glassy, but the dark silver at the top is kind of the, I'm going for a darker look. Just going to grab my buff titanium in the luminance. You can use your whites if you want to. I just love my buff. So my buffs are getting smaller now. And then with that, so in the middle, I'm just going to put some of that buff titanium just lightly so that it's got some colour and it's not white. So it just adds that dimension in. Yeah, it's a darker silver, isn't it? It's like it's more of an antique silver. So like here, I'm going to do in that coppery gold, which we're going to do next. So again, like we've put the silver down. Then we're going to add back in the 70% cool grey, which is PC 1065, and about a quarter of the way in, medium pressure to a light. So just keep doing that. I can't get the lighting perfectly right because it's at an angle. If I come over a little bit, maybe I can. If you bear with me. So I'm trying to get it directly underneath for you. So it's the lighting because it's metallics. It's metallics. Hiya, Fliss. Hi, May. Hi, everyone. Hiya. It's the normal, regular pop manga book, not the Mermaids, the first one by Camilla D'errico. So we're just going to add that in. And then we're going to grab our black. So I won't do all the silver today. So I'm just darkening up where I want the darkest parts to go and adding that in. And then back to my metallic silver to buff that in a bit. And then back over to my, you'll see in a minute, back over to my buff titanium onto the edge and blending that in. So it's like a dulled silver. So, yeah. And then with your Posca pen, I'll have to have a look, Loretta. I'll go through it in a minute. When I've done this, I'll go through the colorist special effects to see if it's something that you guys would like and you're after. Right, sorry, bear with me. So then, like with your metals, I just add a tiny little bit of, it's entirely up to you how you want to add your lines, but I just add my lines in. So yeah, that's all that's all I do. So these parts and the top, and like I'm going to alternate them between the two different metals. So for now, I'll keep those bits silver, but I'm thinking like a headdress I want in that bronze. I might do this bit in the silver and then around in that coppery one. So we're going to go for it. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. So, right, bronze. Bronze. We need pumpkin orange. We're just going to try the different ones again. This is for everyone who didn't see it the first time around when I did it. So we need pumpkin orange. We need bronze. Pumpkin orange, bronze. We need chocolate, which is an amazing colour. We need black and white. And we're going to do it, I think, around this part here. We're going to add some extra in. So the first colour I lay down is the bronze. This goes for like an orangey bronze. Yeah, you need to write these down, guys. If you want to like remember colour combinations, have a pad near you and grab them and write them down. Oh, sorry, I missed it. What did I write? Sammy, I'd like to do a pan pastel skin tutorial on my channel, but don't know what to step on your toes on. Oh, don't be silly. Of course you can. Do what you want, it's your channel. Go for it. Look, we're all here for the same reasons. Do as you please. It is your channel. Do as you please. You don't have to ask. It's your channel, sweetheart. Okay, so we're going here. We're going to get bronze, and I'm going to go, I think my lightest part is going to be this side. So I'm going to go along, and I'm going to stick with this side being my darkest side and this one being my lightest side. I'm going to kind of go with that. Oh, you don't have to worry, honestly. Fine, you go for it. I'm looking forward to watching that. I love watching anything what people do like that. Go for it. Go for it. Okay, so this is the bronze. So bronze down first. I usually use russet in over in the luminance. If you haven't got the luminance and you want two colours, my two favourite colours are russet and buff titanium. And I usually use russet and not pumpkin orange, personally. So it's entirely up to you how you would like to do it. I might use the russet, but you can use pumpkin orange. So we're just going to go down into this area here. Sorry if I miss stuff, guys. When my head's down, I don't always see it. So I'm going to use russet, but you can use pumpkin orange. I just got to grab it, guys. Sorry. Where did I put it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So this is in the luminance, this particular. Oh, sorry. Let me put you down. There you go. It might move a bit. There we go. Is that better for you on the screen? Oh, yay! What you got, Natalie? Okay, so this is russet in luminance, but you can use pumpkin orange. I just prefer, personally, when I'm doing this metal, I personally prefer the russet. So I'm going to put the russet down. It's so highly pigmented in the luminance. It's crazy. I love it. So this is russet instead of pumpkin orange, but you can use pumpkin orange, but I just prefer this colour. It's got a slightly different tone to it. So you're not going all the way in with that, just on the edging, yeah? That's okay, Flip. I might have missed it. Have you had a go with the Derwent light? No, I haven't got them, Ian. Have you got them? I really want to have a go with them, but I was going to buy some singles. But they're bringing out, in early next year, they're bringing out the 72 tin. Okay, so we're going to go same here into this part, because the only reason they didn't bring them all out was because this is coming from Derwent themselves. They didn't have the rest of them weren't light fast, 100% light fast, so they couldn't release them all. So they're still doing all the testing on them. Oh, Natalie, I can't wait to find out. They are very pricey, but they are going to have a 72 tin, and I think it's worth waiting it out. I don't know. Yeah. The lady at Derwent, apparently yesterday, my friend is in art, and she phoned up Derwent. I'll quickly tell you this. This is not a secret. The lady revealed all the information. So the lady at Derwent said, oh, nice, May. They said that the other 36 didn't pass the 100% light fast test, so they couldn't release them all together, but there was a high demand to reach their July date, so they released 36 anyway, but they're not going to release another 36 tin apparently with the others in. So you either buy this 36 or you buy the 72 and get the 36 in there again. So they haven't got a date. They said they haven't got a date, but they are planning for it to be early next year, early 2019. This was coming from Derwent yesterday. So I think I'm going to wait it out. I might get a couple of singles. Oh, and guys, if you wanted to get a sample one, you can get them, and they're only 10p on Cult Pens, but you have to pay the shipping. Yeah, they are expensive for 36. I've got to admit, I'm not impressed with the price, but you know, hey ho. Right, so now I'm going to go in with a bit of chocolate in the Prisma, and this isn't going to be a huge amount. This is just going into the darkest area only, because you want to peep that russet coming through. So just a little bit. It's going to be like a coppery orange colour. You know, like those bands that people wear on their arms for like arthritis and stuff. Reminds me of that colour. So I'm just peeping that through. They will come down, they will. Not at the moment they aren't, but they will. Of course, they can't keep them at that price, can they? Okay, grabbing back just that russet and blending that in a little bit. And then, before I go up there, bronze, back to bronze. Yeah, the lady at Derwent yesterday said about it. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I might just wait that out then. But they have got, Ian, if you look on Cult Pens, because you're in the UK, You can get a 10p sample one, and it's obviously the full, you know, full size. Derwent do that with any new pencil. You can get a sample. So if you're going to grab any singles in any other sets, you can grab one of them if you haven't already tried them. So yeah, I was very tempted to get the sample one. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, I thought about it. They have gone down a little bit though. They were 100 and something, and now they're £86. So they are going down in price, but I think they've got to come down a bit more, surely. You know, it's a lot of money. No, I don't think they do. I think this is a UK thing. I don't know. Anywhere should give a sample one. Right, going over to my black. I'm not going to put a heavy amount of this. And I'm going to kind of just blend that in a bit. And this is like I'll show you at the end how it comes out, because we've got to blend it all in. And around the edging, I'm going to go with the bronze and the russet. So you just want to put a little bit of that black in to darken it up a little bit. So yeah, this is just like, I'm going to do a mixture of the metals. So I'm going to do the coppery and this here is going to be the silver, so we might do that, and then I think we'll end it for today after I've done the metal. So now I'm going to get back into my bronze and blend that out a little bit. Just adds that darker dimension to it. You don't want a lot of this. This is just a very light pressure. This, of course, this is just the way I do it. This isn't tutorial, guys. This is just me doing partly Helen Elliston, and then this is like my own thing. Just a bit of russet again, tiny bit into that, and then we're going to blend in with a bit of buff titanium luminance. I love the luminance pencils at the moment. Okay, I just need to look up a minute, guys. I missed what's in chat. So we consider doing a video or on colour recipe. I need to build a few more up, and then I am doing one. I promise you. That is one of the things that I've got planned. Okay, buff titanium. My secret book of recipes is not a secret. I will share it all. It's just needs a bit more, and then we can go over them all. Yeah, of course we can. Okay, and then we're going to get our Posca, and I'm just going to add a little bit. If my Posca, I think this is the one that needs to be binned. Yeah, right, let me get my other one, because I've got a few now, and I don't know which one's is new. That one's my old one. There we go. This one's my new one. What a difference it makes to have juicy Posca. Okay, so that is all I do on that metal, and then you've got the silver on the top. So this bit here is going to be silver as well, and then we're going to wrap it up after that. So I think I'll try it with putting down. So we got the metallic silver. And then I think I'm going to have that down there as my... We'll work from this way. It's easier for me because I'm at that angle. So metallic silver, I'm just putting where I want the light to dark. So I'm going from the edge. And then just going to sort of merge that into the edge here. So I'm not building my pressure up yet. This is just trying to plot it out where I want it. So with the metallics, you kind of start it all off. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what it's there for, isn't it? You know, these streams, I always say, it's not a tutorial, it's me showing you how I colour things, and if it comes in useful to someone, then fantastic. So we're just bringing these metals down, and I'm going to sort of blend in that silver a bit. This is the metallic silver, and the edging here will be my darkest area. So before I start building that up, oh, show me your results, Bliss. So now I'm going to get my 70% cool grey, which is 1065. And before I blend more of that silver in, I'm just going to put where I want my light and dark. So here would be a bit darker because she's got the cat on her head. So you would have a shadow naturally, wouldn't you, there? And bring that down into a bit of a brighter area. So same here. Don't worry about going over these because we're going to put those in with a silver pen or something, a Posca, silver Posca or a gold Posca or something. So you just bring in those lights and darks in. Which one did you get, Natalie? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, you got your jewelry box, your menu, deep one here, and the old Disney Blackbeard's guide. Oh, have fun. Do I ever use the zest? I don't, Ian. I don't. I've got the zesty. That's the orange smelling one, isn't it? I've got it. I just don't use it. I tend to just blend out with my pencils more, just on their own. I've got it. I have got it. It's beside me, but I've used it once. I didn't get along with it very well. I'm not one for keeping with rules. May's worse than me. She doesn't like the rules, do you, May? So I'm just putting that in here before I go in with my silver. So there is going to be pencil lines for a minute because we're not blending out yet. So this will be the darkest part here because there's an edge. Yeah, Kathy uses it. I very rarely use any blenders. That's just me, personal preference. I like to do it with a pencil and take my time. But if you wanted to be quicker than I am, then I suppose they would come in really handy, actually. That's okay. So just darkening up these, and again around the edging, and a little bit dark around there. So you can see where we're going to start to lay that colour down. Now, just with the edging, I'm just going to sort of bring that in, but not much. Just a tad. So we're going to blend that in a minute. Right, now we're going to grab... Hi, Francis. Oh, okay, there you go. Kelly uses it as well. I just don't use it. I don't use it. Okay, silver, metallic silver. Now, again, we're just going to go in and add that into our cool grey and blend that out. So not really paying attention too much to pencil lines and stuff at this point. Just fancy getting that on there first. And as I said, just a reminder to everyone that's joining, we have got the colour-a-thon this weekend if you're joining in. The channels are just there to make it fun for everyone, but don't forget, it's for the viewers. It's for everyone. It's for absolutely everyone to join in. The channels are there to have a good time with you all. That's all. That's why we're there. We're there to make it fun. So just getting that, see, if I turn the light a little bit, you can kind of see the texture of everything. Hi, Starbuck. Hi, everyone that's joining in. And I've not seen you. I'm not being rude. I've just not seen you because my head's down at the minute. Okay, so we're just getting that metal down. Now very lightly press that in. So getting that like built up. So it's got a bit of a glare because it's a metallic silver. This is all Prismacolor, yeah. Now I'm getting my black. I'm going to use my baby black first, the new pencil extender. And I'm going to go into my darkest areas first. So we're going to go with a cat on the head. It's going to be fun trying to work that out, isn't it? How to do fur. We're going to roll with it. Okay. So under here, we're going to go sort of under and shade out a bit. Same with here and under here as well. So you can kind of see it when I do that. Ostrich necks. So with the black, I'm just going to blend that and shade that into this part as well before I blend that out with the grey. So you will have a bit of a glare, guys. If I put it down that way, you won't. So you can kind of see where I'm going. It's just because of the lighting. So darkest areas with the black only and blend that into the grey. And then round the edging, I'm just going to pick out where those little screws are. So is it better that way? You can see. Hiya, Judy. Hi, everyone that I've missed. So again, black into silver just dulls it. It dulls the silver down so you've got like an antique silver. If you want a bright silver, you would do less black. Again, this is just how I colour it, guys. There's many people out there who are amazing colourists and will tell you their own styles and stuff. So this is just my version. So can you see it okay? So we're kind of getting some metals going here. Yeah, the Art Gear Guide has got a great review as well. Have you watched his? He's got an amazing review of the Light Fast. Claire's got a review of the Light Fast. I've watched them all actually because I wasn't. The one thing that does stand out to me, I must say, is the greens. The greens have got. They really do stand out to me. And if I was to buy any of the Light Fast right now, it would be the greens because the greens look unique to the set. They've got some like really dark. Have you seen them? They're like really deep, dark. They're more to sort of what you would see out there outside. Yeah, yeah. See, he got it spot on before he knew the facts. He guessed it right. He did guess it right on that. So back to my metallic silver slightly before we put the buff titanium in. So just blending out the black a bit, keeping the black but blending it out. Yeah, the Art Gear Guide, he guessed that at the time when they first came out that was the reason, and he was spot on because they didn't confirm it. Yeah, you've got the green. I remember you said you got a few, Francis. I remember. They are amazing greens. I'm not even going to, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. They look amazing. Oh, he spoke to Derwin. See, I missed that part. I was watching, but he's doing 100 things at once. Oh, let's do that a second. Hold on. Right, so I'm grabbing my buff titanium and I'm going to just blend in a little around the edging. So let's just blend it out a bit into those silvers. You don't want to, I'm going with such a light pressure. very lightly. And then this bottom bit, I'm going to go in with a black. And then I'm going to grab my Posca. And you can do this any which way, but this is just the ways I'm going to highlight. I think I'm going to just do one more on there. So yeah, you can add that in any which way that you want. So I can go up there as well. You know, however you want to do your metal. Take care. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me. I'm just not happy with the way that line went. Hold on, I've got to white that one out and start again. Hold on. See, you can always do it. That's it, that's better. I just wanted a thin one. Okay, so that is more or less what I'm going to sort of do today. Now, with this, you can... Oh, Tilly, you don't need to shout the house down, little lady. Oh, thanks, Desiree. You're back. Was training well. I'm just going to add a little bit more of the white in there because now it's got a... But I might work on this with you on the colourathon. Okay, so I'm going to zoom you guys out a second. And because I've been on over 2.5 hours now. Okay, so we have pretty much done, we've done the ice cream. We've done some of the metals. Now, what I'm going to say is I'm not going to do all the metals on... Oh, great. I'm not going to do all the metals on string because it just seems silly to be repetitive. So I'm going to alternate those metals between the silver and the coppery colour. So we can do like between the two of them, and I'll show you. So I've shown you how to do the silver and I've shown you how to do the coppery colour. And when I come back, I would probably have done this mechanism and here. Then what we'll do on the weekend is these cats, and we've got to figure out, and the skin. I mean, I could do her skin now, but I think I've been here long enough with you all. I don't want you to all get bored, but her skin won't take long, and then we can do her hair and stuff. But this actually was a ton of fun. Now you can fiddle around, and you can even, so you know you've got the Posca pens, you could even take out those black lines and put the pink, baby pink Posca, the light pink Posca, and take out those black lines so that it is purely all ice cream. And it just gives that effect, doesn't it? So otherwise I'd stay, I mean the skin won't take me long, but so like all these, go over them all. So you take out those black lines with the pink, and it's great. Right, this size, I've got loads. I've got ridiculous amounts. But this is the 1M1. So you've got 0.7, which is smaller. And this is the 1. And then you can get up to many of them. I mean, I've got all different sizes left. So then I've got another white in an even bigger one, which is, I think, 3 or 5. That's 5. So if you're on a larger picture, you would do, like, even with this, I could have done a bigger white, you know, because it's a bigger area. You can do loads. You can go for however much you want. I'm all right at the minute. I'll have to get up for a minute. But I could do her skin. Do you want me to do her skin before I go? It will be with prisoners. So hold on, I need to just tidy up a little bit. If you bear with me. So we could do her skin. Helen's here. I'm missing. What have I missed? Oh my God! Hiya, Helen. I didn't see this with everyone, and I followed your ice cream, which has come out sort of like that. I don't know if it's any good. I'm away with the fairies there. So I've done your ice cream and I've tried to do your glass bottle. Not sure if it came out very good, but you know, I did give it a go on stream because I'm not very good at following tutorials because I tend to go off and do my own thing. But I am very happy with the results, and thank you so much for providing the books to everyone. They are so good. It's making you hungry for Ben and Jerry's. I can't wait for the third one. Honestly, I've been seeing all your updates. I'm absolutely petrified of doing the cats on this, but I have followed today your glass and your ice cream, and I'm so happy with the results. So thank you so much. So thanks for joining me over here. And I hope everyone, I did tell everyone that they have to go and get your book. So I can do the skin with you all now, which you know how I do my skin. I've done it a million times with everyone, and I'm happy to keep going and doing it again. So we could do one more, and then, you know, then everyone probably got a life. I haven't got a life, remember, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. See, there you go. You've got more sales already. No, seriously, guys, it is a great. I've been saying this. I just hadn't got stuck in yet because I'm not very good at following stuff. But this was so much fun. So thank you a ton for this book. Both of them are amazing. So thanks, Claire, for telling. So yeah, that was a surprise. There's me going, oh my God, I didn't even see her. I'm like, oh. Right, so we shall do the, let's get everything off the table. And now we'll do the skin, but I have to just stand up for a second because otherwise my back is going to kill me. So we do the skin. Now the skin I'm going to do in thank you so much, Helen. Hey, you made my day. Everyone has. I've got so many people here that have made my day today. Right, okay, so we're going to go for, I'm going to do Caucasian, so we're going to go for the light, the light peach. I'm going to have to put that there to stop it from rolling, guys. Light peach, henna, then we've got nectar and peach. And then a bit of Parma Violet. Remember, I love putting the Parma Violet in. V told me about that. We love our V. Oh, thank you, Claire. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much. Then I need a bit of the black, but I won't use much of that. And then I need some beige. Okay, so we're going to go with that. So base coat, guys, remember? I always say, I don't want to bore you to tears with this because I do it every time, but base coat of light peach, very lightly down, not much to it, just a little bit. And just like I always do, just over the entire area. Because, you know, I have sat chatting for so much of this stream. My mouth, I'm like, I have got juice here. I need a cup of tea now. So, yeah, this has been a ton of fun. It has been my first, you know, guys, I've said it from the beginning. It's been my first time following a tutorial in a book. And I have had so much fun doing it. So, yeah, it's been a great time. And there is so much more to learn. And the third book looks amazing. So base coat of that. Oh, thank you, everyone. Right, I'm going to just turn. You're zoomed in. I'm going to adjust the lighting a little bit. Bear with me. Ah, you're all very sweet. Thank you. I'm just going to put my hands. 1 second. I've got to put my hands in the way because it messes with the, when I move it about too much, it messes with the lighting and stuff. There we go. So now I'm going to grab straight into my nectar, which is PC1092. And into the edging, I'm just going to go like slightly and blend it in like I have done in the past on most of my skins. So just in the edging and then down. Now with this is going to be a lighter part, isn't it? So I'm not going to fiddle with that too much, but we're going to put a tiny bit of like the edge of her nose in there. It's washed it out again. I'm going to have to turn the lighting down. I know, it's like permatan. There we go. It fiddles with the lighting though, this is the only thing, doesn't it? Okay, so now into these areas. So go with your light and darks again. So light and dark up here, and then where you've got a shadow, bring that down. And just fiddle with where you want those shadows to go. It's going to be a learning curve doing these cats, I can tell you. It's the one thing you know, guys, I avoid so much, don't I? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Thanks, everyone. And you can hear Tilly now. She's like saying thanks as well, I think. So I hope it was okay to do this on stream, Helen. So I wasn't sure if I needed to like get permission or something. Okay, so into this as well. So we're just going to get a little bit of a where we want our shading to go. And into this section as well. So we're just bringing it over. No, she's just getting involved in the party, my little lady, sitting there squawking. Oh, that way, that way, that way. And then I need some henna. So I'm going to red when you put the purple on top of the henna after, it counteracts that colour. So it tones down the reddiness into more of a purple hue into it. And it always works really well. So you're sort of getting the shading going before you blend it out. So although she looks red to start with, like they have many times in the past, it just balances it out really nicely. So I'm going to go straight in there with that. Yeah. So I can see what you're saying. Yeah. When I look up from the page, I'm reading this. I have to look up from the page and read the chat, but yeah, I can. So I don't miss anything. If you stick it in caps, if it's aimed at me in capital letters, I might still miss it. I'm just saying. I might still miss it. But the likelihood of me seeing it is better. It's just because when people talk amongst themselves, they stick it in the normal, you know, lowercase. And it moves pretty fast at first, the chat. So I don't always see it unless it's put in capitals to me. Right, before we sort of blend that out, oh, sorry, got an itch. We're going to get our peach and add some of that in. Now, our lightest area will probably be our T-zone. So we're going to add that in after into a little bit more white. But I want to get her nose sort of started. So you're building up those layers. At first it's pale, and then you build on that. Sort of stick that down, just build it up. At first the layers, you know, they're pale, they're not vibrant. You build on that and it starts to come to life. And then we add a bit of beige in as well, because the beige gives a bit of a yellower tone against all the pinks and peaches and stuff. But you add it in as you go along. See, now we're going to go back to our light peach before we start adding other stuff in. Sorry, bear with me. So light peach. This part will be a little bit lighter. Oh, thank you. And then add that down. Keep it as a light pressure on your pencil. Now, before I start adding the beiges and stuff in, I'm going to grab my Parma Violet in PC 1008. Now I'm going to start shadowing in where I want those purple tones to go into her skin. So just the darkest areas will be around the edging because it's sort of shadowed on that side. I don't know if it's showing up because the light is pretty pants. And then you're going to just add that more into these parts here because the ear is going to be a bit darker. We'll do the skin, we'll wrap up for today, and then on Saturday at 4 we're going to come back and continue on this, and we're going to tackle the cats, which is going to be a ton of fun. Oh my god, I need some faith in myself on that bit because there is, as you know, we do so many people colouring on the channel, and we're always heading towards the people colouring, and this has got people but it's got cats, and as much as I love cats and I love animals, I'm a huge animal lover. I'm absolutely petrified to colour fair. It's my nemesis. Everyone's got something. What's your things that you don't like to colour? Or what, not that you don't like to colour, what scares you the most? What is it that makes you think, it intimidates me? Bird's mine. Is that gone all funny again, the lighting? So I'm going to grab, what are we going to grab? We're going to grab some beige. This is the beige, just gives a bit more of a yellowy tone. So just add that in. Sort of shade that out. You want some on a lip. I'm going to add like blend in and do all my stuff after, but it's just getting the colours down to initially start. I didn't do her furry though, did I? Skin, fur and hair. See, hair, I love doing hair. I love doing hair. You know I love doing my hairs. I love doing people, but fur, oh, I don't know. At the moment, you're going to laugh. You know that Shades of Kawaii book? I love them. They're just mindless. They're brilliant. I'm colouring bangers and beans. So sausages and beans I'm doing at the minute, and it's so much fun. I'll show you quickly before I continue. So I'm doing this page, and I've put a marker base. So I've started to do the sausages, and I'm starting on the beans and stuff next. So yeah. You've got too many things to list. See, mine is just fur. Fur is my big sort of, oh no. Right, so just going over those areas and putting a sort of a yellower tone to her skin. I'm going to bring in a little bit more of the henna. Flip. So they've helped you then. Yeah, sceneries can be daunting. They can. Of course they can. Yeah, I'm so happy, Desiree. So we're going to do the cats on Saturday. So don't forget, guys, the colour-a-thon is on Saturday and Sunday. The channels are there to make it fun for everyone. Each channel will have their own style of what they're doing. So there's lots and lots of things to sort of get stuck into, but it's for everyone, and it's a 48-hour colour-a-thon for everyone to join in. There might be additional channels that will join in on this if they can come on. There might be some overlapping, but that's okay. You know, they're there. You can choose from them, and you can just have fun with it. So we're just adding a little bit more of that henna. Now we're going to go back to our light peach, and we're going to blend some of that in. I need to get my sharpener. Sorry, guys. But you're so good at it. Yeah, see, May, you do a lot of people as well, don't you? So just turn her that way. Okay, so Just sharpening my pencil. Now it's back to the light peach, and you're going to sort of blend all that in. Now you're going to go with a heavier pressure on this bit because you're burnishing in a little bit now. So a bit of a heavier pressure now. Now you can leave some part of that a little bit lighter because you're going to put some white over that. We've not added our espresso or anything in yet to darken up the shadows, but we've got some of our colours down. And you'll see it in a better light. It's just, don't forget, I've got the daylight lamp above me so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to get some more lighting for the channel so that you've got a better look coming down and a different tripod. Oh, Desiree, you just got a face. Everyone's got it in them. It just means playing around. You just got to play around with what's in front of you and experiment and not be afraid to do it, because it's only... It's a bit of paper, and you know you can gain so much. So I'm not going to do her hands or her arm today. I'm just going to do her face. Yeah, over on my Facebook. Take care. That's okay, Kelly. Have a good day. Yeah, same here, May. If you want to take time. Yeah, that's all. You just take time to do it. Yeah. Ah, I'm glad of that, Pickle. I'm glad. So I'm not going to do the espresso. I'm going to add a bit of black in. Now with the black, I'm not going to add too much. It's going to be into the darkest area, and it's going to be like a super light pressure, like the end part. It's super, super light. Hi, Charmaine. Take care. See you for now. So just adding a bit in. Don't want too much, and we're going to add a little bit more onto that nostril there. Now with her eyebrows, before I do anything with her hair, I'm just going to sort of, with small little strokes, follow the pre-existing line. Can you see that? So follow the pre-existing line and sort of go with the flow of it. And the same with here, you only need to follow a little bit of the line so that you've got a guide. And you want to know where your shadows would be. So your shadows would be more or less against the hair. It would just be the hair, really. So you're not going to do a ton of black into it, but kind of just follow that guide of where that is. Now with the eyes, you're going to add all your effects in after and colour it, but you don't want to add too much black. You just want to section it a little bit. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Helen. I don't have access to Facebook. Can anyone tell me comes first Saturday and time? Okay, what I might do then to help everyone, the first one, I've got this here, okay? So just rabbit trail in a second. So the colour-a-thon starts, and it's May. On Saturday, you've got May's channel, and she's on at 11 till 12 my time. This is UK time zone, guys. So this is going to start on 11 to 12 on Saturday morning with May, and from there we've got all the schedule up. You do start the madness, May. There is a time slot of 1 o'clock that no one's streaming. If no one does stream, I might pop on. Otherwise it goes from 2 all the way. And if everyone that's got a channel has got this schedule, then they can inform who's on after. I'll inform everyone on my 4 o'clock one who's coming after me and after that. So anyone that's got this, whoever's going on, like Francis can let everyone know that Kate's on. Kate can let everyone know that Jen's on, and vice versa. You carry on the little trail off, and then everyone should be happy enough. If anyone's not got a time slot, or just slot yourselves in. You know, it's for everyone. You don't have to play to the rules. Just go on when you can. So, okay, now with the eyes, I'm going to go with this bit in here with the black. And the same there. We're going to keep some of that really white because she's got that kawaii type eye. So we're going to keep those all white. Now with her skin, I'm going to get some buff titanium. That's okay. I'll stick it up anyway, you know, I will stick it up. So everyone can let the next stream, you know, whoever's streaming can let everyone know who's on next. If that is easiest, so that everyone can kind of just say, all right, I can be there for that one. All right, we'll head over to that one. Some of them you might not be able to be in because of time zones. That's fine. Just go to what suits you. Okay, that was buff titanium. If I move that away a minute. So far we have done the glass bottle from Helen Elliston and the ice cream. We've followed with the ice cream down here too. We've started with the metals. I'm not going to do all the metals on screen because we've started them and it just is continuous of that exact same method. We started the skin off. We can come back because we've still got to do the hands, the arms, and we've got to do the cats on Saturday. Now with the eyes, you know, we'll do that all. So we're going to leave it at that because we've been streaming for 3 hours, but I've had an absolute whale of a time doing 2 tutorials that I've never done before. So I'm going to zoom you out and I'm going to put you over here. And that is where we have got to in terms of, hold on, and zoom you out. There we go. So we've done a fair amount on screen today. You know, we've done all right for me. So I'm going to leave it at there. I'm going to come back on Saturday and we're going to continue with, sorry, I'm going to have myself in the way for a second. We're going to continue with that on, I'm going to get a new tripod, guys, that goes right over. We're going to continue with this on Saturday. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you have fun. Go and buy the books. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it today. When I return on Saturday, we're going to continue with this picture. And don't forget, everyone, on Saturday, the colour-a-thon starts over at May's channel. So if you go over to May Christian Brox, she's going to start from 11 AM UK time. So if you're not around, that's fine. You can always pick it up another time. But everyone, thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I'll see you all on Saturday. Have the best days, nights, wherever you are. Take care, everyone. Lots of love. Bye.